I'm not saying I will never smoke pot.
That'd be so awesome. He took one hit off a joint and he's just
then his career's over because he's no longer grumpy.
I've never said... Well, that's the thing. He's like, oh, it'll chill you out. I'm like, I don't want to be chilled out. Like, that does me no good. I need to have energy and I need to be aggravated. Mm-hmm. If I get relaxed...
What a way to go through life. It must be great being married to you. Holy shit.
What the fuck is up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this episode of the Joke Junkies podcast. Thank y'all for listening for another week. We are all in the building except for Miguel. He'll be here in a little bit, but Eric's in the building. Super producer, what up?
What up, what up?
Alan Fitzgerald, what up?
Hello.
I am EJ Edmonds, and our guest today is a good friend of mine, the really straight-laced Brad Pierce, ladies and gentlemen.
It's great to be here. This is wonderful. And I'm sad that we didn't get to record any of the conversation about Alan giving up drugs.
Mm-hmm. I'm sad that the only drug you've ever done is caffeine.
Yeah, I don't understand why you're obsessed with getting me to do drugs. So this whole thing is about getting
Alan's... I had curry powder once.
The whole this show is about getting Alan sober and me on drugs, I guess.
Yeah, when you're here. We won't talk about with you when you're not here or nothing.
Yeah, who do you think you are?
You ain't fucking special.
I meant today's episode.
Oh, yeah, this episode,
yeah,
absolutely.
I don't know. I didn't say I won't. It doesn't really entice me. People always say weed either, like, gets you really chill and, like, tired, or it gets you paranoid. I don't want to be... I'm already neurotic. I don't want to be more neurotic, and I don't want to be tired. Why do I want to be tired? I mean, I guess if I want to smoke it before bed. Yeah. But then why am I going to smoke with EJ before bed?
Yeah, we'll just pillow talk. It'll be dope. You got a hot tub, we'll do that.
The whole thing is this guy wants to see if I act like a weirdo.
I don't think you're going to act like a weirdo.
You don't have to smoke weed for his enjoyment.
But that...
Man, fuck you, Alan. Yes, he do.
No, he doesn't.
He's obsessed with getting me to smoke. He's been talking about it since we've been friends. I don't know.
Yeah, he's obsessed. Yeah, I smoked crack with him the other day.
I don't smoke no damn crack. That was y'all three.
Yeah. No, you were there.
Still hands down my favorite moment.
What?
Is when all of y'all realize that I'm the only one that never smoked crack. Remember?
Well, I admitted that I smoked crack. This is what happened.
Yeah, because I was going to say that I'm pretty uneducated here. I mean, obviously, like, crack is like the poor man's Coke. So what happened? You just didn't have enough money for the good shit that day?
No, like, it just, when you drink a lot, you fucking party. Sometimes, you're drunk, you do something you shouldn't do. So I smoked crack, and I admitted it, right? I was like, listen, I smoked crack on the podcast. And Miguel...
Wait, on the podcast?
I didn't smoke crack on the... I admitted to smoking crack.
On the podcast.
Yeah, that'd be weird if I was like, guys, I have something to admit. I smoke crack all the time. No, so I told him that I smoked crack once. And Miguel just went, ha, you stupid piece of shit. And he started pointing and laughing and judging me.
Oh, God, really
for
bad.
Smoking crack. I was like, what the fuck, Miguel? Like, you've never smoked crack? He goes, no, I've never smoked crack. I mean, I freebased once. That's when you mix cocaine with...
Crack.
Yeah. What's it called? Baking soda, and you put it in a pipe, and you smoke it. I was like, Miguel, that's crack. And then we all realized, like, you smoke crack too, you idiot. And he was like, oh. He smoked crack when he was like 18 too.
How long ago did you smoke crack?
I lived in California, so it's like 7-8 years ago, maybe.
You lived in California. Are you from here? You're not from California originally.
Do I look like I'm from fucking California?
You look like you're from Wisconsin.
Yeah, he is not in California shape. This is fucking New England shape this boy is in.
Absolutely.
So what brought you out to California?
Comedy. I wanted to give it a whirl. I was like 6 months in.
Oh, I'm glad you gave up and came back. That's cool.
Of course.
But while you were out there failing at comedy, you decided to smoke some crack.
Yeah.
I love that. It's like the bottom of the story. I was living in my car, trying to make it comedy, and it hit rock bottom.
I didn't live in a car. I lived in the hood.
Did you?
Canoga Park, yeah. I used to wander around the streets drunk looking for cigarettes. Some guy was like, yo, dog, you need to get the fuck back where you... I was like, I just got a noopy?
I just want a cigarette, big guy.
Yeah.
You're out there, you're drunk, and somebody is like, hey, you want some crack? And you're like, fuck it, I'm drunk. I'll take some crack.
Yeah, is that what happened for real?
Yeah, I want to know what happened.
Yeah, we were drinking. He was like, you want to smoke some crack? I was like, okay. I will.
Yeah.
And then what's the effect?
Yeah, please answer Barbara Walters over here for the love of God.
I don't know why I'm fascinated by this story. I don't know.
Because Brad don't do nothing. Anything like illegal. Like he's always fascinated.
What should I be doing? Like drive-bys? What do you want me to do?
Like he's always fascinated to hear the stories because he don't do nothing.
What do you want me to do?
Do you
What should I do?
Oh my
Do you
God.
steal shit sometimes?
Oh my God, you had a drink with sugar in it? Tell me all about it.
I heard you have fucked.
I steal shit all the time.
You know,
Having steal shit.
Brad, you know having sex with animals is a crime, right? You know that.
I knew I did something illegal.
You can't be fucking goats and lambs.
What do you steal?
I steal from airports.
Why?
I would think that's the most dangerous place to steal. I feel like security's kind of strict over at that place.
No, I just
What do you mean? You take like more peanuts than they give you?
nah, water and a little snack, whatever.
What do you mean, like from the plane?
No, from like the stores at the airports.
Why do you
steal there of all places?
Yeah,
Why?
I feel
because
like
I don't want to pay for it.
I feel like the punishment.
I mean, that's a pretty damn good reason for stealing something.
Yeah, that's usually why people steal shit.
Like I would think
Touche,
the
Eric.
punishment would be more severe stealing there than it would be like at a Cumberland Farms.
No, I steal from there too sometimes, but mostly at airports.
What?
And it's just like water.
All right, what we've learned on this episode is that Eric's a piece of shit. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Look what happens when I just start asking questions.
Well, the airport's perfect. You got a bag with you, and then you just open it up. It's like at the perfect level. You just throw some shit in there.
I used to shoplift when I was like fucking 16.
Yeah, but the shit's so expensive there, and I travel so much. It was a hit, and I've seen my finances get a little bit better since I started stealing from airports.
Dude,
And
you
you get,
should.
like-
Oh my God, you should so put on like a YouTube
motivational
tutorial.
speech?
Yeah. How to get your finances under control.
He'll be talking to his grandkids.
Yeah.
He'll be talking to his grandkids like, Grandpa, tell me the story of the great duty-free heist again.
That's
Chapter 2: Sneaking candy into movie theaters.
I feel like I'm learning so much about you guys today.
Yeah, you're being corrupted today, Brad.
I'm wondering if maybe I shouldn't have left my wallet on the middle of the table. I might be missing some money when I get out of here.
That's racist.
Oh, no, you're definitely going to be missing some
That's
money.
racist. I took your money.
I only steal from the man,
Well, crack's not free.
obviously.
What was it that made you decide to finally say, fuck this, I'm going to get sober?
Yeah,
Want me
do
to
we
ask
have
you about
to go
something
all
else?
Oprah on this episode here?
How long
Alan, when was the breaking point?
Do you need my shoulder? Do you need to cry?
How long did you live in California? Can I ask you
6
that?
months. 6 months, yeah. That was bad.
Oh, in L.A., I guess.
Yeah, that's when I really started. That's when I noticed I shook. Like my hands were shaking.
That was after the crack?
No, that's normal.
Oh, okay.
I was normal that I was actually physically addicted to alcohol in California. And that'd be a wake-up call for a lot of people. But just no.
Nah.
I've had a lot of wake-up calls. Like, I've had a bunch of times when I was like, this is it. No one else would keep drinking after this shit. I remember one time, I didn't have too much money, so I was looking, and I was like, I can't afford Sky Vodka. Oh, shit. I can't afford Sky Vodka. It's only $21, but I don't have it. I have to go get something less. And some guy saw me looking, and he walks over with his fake toes, and he's got a nose that's all
fake
red.
toes?
Yeah. Oh my dude, he had like diabetic boots on, and he had a big red nose with cuts on it in the summer. And he just came. He goes, "Hey, I see you looking. Go with 5 o'clock vodka." I was like, "What?" He goes, 5 o'clock vodka. Tastes great, no hangover, only $11. And then he waddled his fucking plastic foot over to the register, bought some. And I remember looking at that guy, and I remember thinking to myself, that should be, like, that's enough. You don't want to be that guy.
That guy's a cry for help.
Yeah,
He's a walking cry
I'm
for
gonna end
help.
up like him if I go around buying 5 o'clock vodka every night.
Yeah.
So, anyways, I bought the 5 o'clock vodka, and and he was right, man.
No hangover.
Worth every penny. Oh, no, it was a huge hangover.
Oh, well, there goes that infomercial.
Yeah, it was 5 o'clock.
Did you, have you done
sponsor.
cocaine?
Can you imagine that guy doing a commercial? 5 o'clock vodka. It's got like 4 teeth. 5 o'clock vodka.
No hangover.
No hangover.
Only $11.
The best shit there is. My leg fell off. My leg. Someone help me. Somebody help me. Oh,
Well, now, have I done cocaine before?
Yeah.
Yes, and strangely enough, I don't know if it's just like I've done it 3 times. I've done it 3 times.
you did it once with us. That was the first time ever.
Yeah, I did it 3 times, and The first time I did, now that I think about it, but the last 2 times I did, I got sinus infections. I was like, all right, that's enough.
I like that. That's what deterred him from the drugs.
That itself was enough. Alan was like, he had to like look at fucking loose toes over there. And then, like, I was like, I got a sinus infection.
Like,
I quit.
my nose is running. Fuck this.
Yeah. Yep.
This guy's nose almost was falling off, and I was still like, 5 o'clock vodka. That sounds good. Dude, that is the greatest story we've never told on the podcast.
What?
5 o'clock vodka?
No, the old story we have about Deluxe, the guy who scored us the blow.
Yeah. That was the thing.
Yeah, Uber was not a thing in Albany. That's where we were, Albany.
All right, we'll set the
And
stage
you guys
for
were
you.
in Albany looking for blow.
Troy, New York. No, we weren't even in Albany. We were in Troy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm not familiar
Okay,
with that.
well,
Jonathan
Troy
Tilson was with us.
Yeah.
Did Tilson do the cocaine?
Oh, of course. He's an animal.
I mean, I can't picture him any different. Even on coke, like, what's a hyper Tilson? Like, he's like, nuts, guy.
You ever hang out with Tilson?
Yeah.
You ever hang out with Tilson, man? He'll bring it up a notch. Yeah. I remember when we brought cocaine, he goes, oh, you think that's something? He had a crate with little Filipino boys in it. We were like, what the fuck, John?
Yeah.
He goes, come on. Just do it.
I feel like I've hung out with him where he's talked a lot, but he's still always on like that monotone
Yeah,
level.
that's him. That's always him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So on cocaine, I can't picture him like all fired up. Like
No, Tilson is a goddamn animal. I'm not even playing when I say that.
Oh.
Like when he gets like fucked, he's a maniac.
Oh, yeah.
so you guys are all on blow.
The funniest story is actually how we got the cocaine. We had to do a taxi because in Albany they don't have Uber. They want to save the taxi companies. Okay, which they really shouldn't do because you'll end up with guys like Deluxe.
Yeah, that was our taxi driver. His name was Deluxe.
Oh, so all right. So this is where the name comes in. This is the name of the taxi.
So now Deluxe was the cab driver, this white dude. Okay, he had to be about 50, right?
Oh yeah,
about 50 years old.
Kind of looked like Rich Voss.
No shirt on.
Who's Rich Voss then?
Never mind. We're not going to.
Jesus Christ, Brad Pierce.
The name sounds familiar, but I don't know who it is.
He had no shirt on, a leather vest, like he was dressed like
the taxi driver had no shirt.
He was dressed like a village person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And this is Troy.
He looks like he was in he was. You ever seen the movie The Warriors? He looks like he was in one of those gangs.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Yeah. Like he was crazy looking fuck wearing sunglasses. He had a fedora, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Fedora, leather vest. Leather fucking vest.
No shirt under.
Yeah, and he was, first of all, he started talking to us about prostitutes.
The taxi right away.
Yeah, because we were just like, was joking with him, and somebody was like, where the bitches at, Deluxe? Right?
Maybe that's his side hustle.
Right? And he was like, oh, all right. So he pulls out to the street to turn out of the hotel. He's like, over there. Like, what did he say? He was like, down that road right there. There's hookers down there. If they tell you to pay more than $20, tell them to go fuck themselves.
They know what their mouth is worth, I think he said.
So Deluxe comes, tells you where the hookers are, and then what?
And we like, you turn around. So we drove back into the alley, and
you went looking for the prostitutes.
No, we kept on going.
Wait, were you already? Sorry if I'm fucking things up here. Were you guys with this dude, the taxi guy, after you already did the coke, or have you not done the coke yet?
We didn't. Here's the thing: we didn't have any coke. We were trying all night, and I remember I kept on saying to Tilson. Because, I mean, listen, when a guy says he knows where to get a $20 blowjob, he can probably get cocaine. Like, I was just figuring. So we were looking, because we just had a bad show at a movie theater. I made a retarded guy cry, and he ran out.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, it was pretty weird.
Oh, he did do that?
Yeah.
Which joke was it that made him cry?
A joke about retarded people.
No, I didn't. I didn't go, hey, retard. I think it was Her Name is Rape, or something like that, a joke I used to tell.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was one of the last times I ever told it.
Right.
Yeah. And I didn't
own name out during sex.
EJ told me there was a couple with mental disabilities in the crowd. I was like, no, that's not true.
EJ told me there's a couple of retards in the front row.
Those are not the words I use, but they were just some touched. That's what they say in the South. You don't want to say retarded, touched. So they're a little touched.
They're a little touched?
Yeah, but they were a little touched, right?
Yeah, like God hit him in the head. With a pipe. Now he pushes carts around for a living.
So the retarded guy was upset that he did a joke that had the word rape in it? Is that what you're saying?
I don't know. I don't know what goes on in a goofball's brain. I can't put myself
He was drinking then still.
Yeah, I was drinking a lot.
Yeah.
I'm really trying to follow like the whole narrative here. So you did the show, you had
We
a bad
all
show, now
bombed.
you want Coke.
We all bombed. The show was terrible. It was in a
Guys,
movie theater with about
Ryan.
9 people in there. We were mad.
Right.
We're like, hey, you know what? We're friends. We're all together. We got a couple of motel rooms.
Yeah.
Let's party.
Best in Western.
So-
was at the Best in Western.
So we got the guy who he actually did pay us pretty decently, actually, didn't he?
The booker?
If I remember correctly.
yeah.
Yeah, he actually paid us decently.
Hojo. Yeah, Howie Jones. Shout out to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, he paid us pretty good.
So, he held his end of the bargain up, which was nice. And we're like, hey, buddy. Excuse me, I just burped. Hey, buddy, can you get us some blow? Okay, this is me, Miguel, and Tilson. EJ's like, man, I don't even want to do any cocaine. He'd never done cocaine before.
Look at this guy fighting against the stereotypes.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah.
That shit expensive.
Yeah.
Fuck no.
Singing country at karaoke, refusing cocaine. I
Yeah.
love it. This guy.
The whole he's refusing stereotypes just the whole trip.
So
He kept on
you
calling
wanted Coke, it's a
someone.
bad nut. You got paid good. The gig sucked. Tired of guys crying. You want Coke. You don't want $20 prostitutes. Boom, I'm with you.
Yeah. So, we decided against the $20 prostitutes. I mean, between you and me, I think Tilson snuck out that night. I'm just saying, pretty sure he did.
Yeah, he probably killed 2 of them.
Yeah, he probably killed 3 of them. Hey, you guys want a hat?
He does look like he could possibly be a serial killer.
Oh, yeah.
You think?
He's got
Like
it all.
He's got like a Dexter vibe about him.
Yeah, he's very Ted Bundy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
very
yeah,
Ted
big
Bundy.
time.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Charming enough guy, can get away with it.
Yeah.
But anyways, I finally said, I kept on telling Tilson, I was like, dude, I think he had a buddy in the area or something. Like, he knew somebody or something, and he was working, so I said, hey, we should ask Deluxe. He probably knows. We called Deluxe right away. Who? By the way, which one of us made the call for Deluxe?
It wasn't me. I wanted no parts of doing this shit.
It wasn't Miguel. He doesn't speak English.
So I think it was Tilson.
It was Tilson.
Yeah.
And he goes, hey, man, can you get us some cocaine? He goes, I'm on my fucking way.
I wish you guys, had a video with that dude, because this guy sounds like such a funny character.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you should have seen him. He drifted into the spot and shit, and he was like, I got you.
Yeah.
He was crazy. This is a maniac.
Let's go, fellas. He hit it in the side of his van. Let's do this.
See, that would terrify me. I
No,
mean, I'm already.
we were all about it.
Drugs already scared me, but like you said, these days, you don't know what they're putting in the shit, and you get
This
this
was-
guy with a leather vest.
This
no
was
shirt underneath.
before car fentanyl was a big thing. This was before that was on the news. So,
So you felt safe about this guy's.
Oh, I felt
cocaine.
completely safe. I felt safe with Deluxe. I felt like he knew his way around.
Yeah, we felt like we were untouchable.
Yeah, I'm a hustler, baby. He used to always say, hustler. I'm a hustler. You
Yep.
gotta hustle, baby. You wanna last? You wanna make it as a cab driver in Troy, New York? You gotta know how to hustle.
You gotta know where the blow of the prostitute.
Yeah.
Deluxe had life lessons in him.
Yeah, this guy sounds fascinating.
Yeah,
I'd like to have him on the podcast.
Tilson joked. He goes, whenever Deluxe leaves his house, he puts up a sign that says "Gone hustling." Oh my God, Miguel's gonna be mad he missed this one, but fuck him.
Yeah, he'll be all right.
Yeah, learn English, you piece of shit.
Yeah, he probably didn't have no plans on coming back no way.
Absolutely not. No,
Yeah,
he's getting some cow tongue tacos or something right now.
I'm sure he is.
Yeah. Anyways, so
knows?
we park with Deluxe. He gets the blow. He goes, "You're gonna give me some bumps, right?" We're like, yeah. We're not
That's
rude.
his commission.
Well, he also probably took some money from us too. I mean,
Yeah,
come
I'm
on.
sure he did.
Yeah. We're all drunk and fucked up. He's like, "Oh yeah, I need $10,000." So
Well, we have like 100. Close enough. That was it.
So we're doing key bumps, and he's sitting there, and this poor man is so lonely. He's like, yeah, my fucking daughter died in a fire. Like, we're like, what the fuck, guy?
Because now you're basically hanging out with this dude.
Now
This
we're
guy's
hanging
doing
out with
drugs
Deluxe.
together.
Yeah, in his van. He had a minivan.
So he's traded in the cab now for a van.
No, the cab was a minivan.
Oh, it's a van cab.
Yeah, captain seats and all of that.
Yeah.
And now you're just partying with this dude.
Partying is not the word I'd use. It was very depressing. We tried to get the fuck out of there as much as we can. Man,
We
had a
were
sad
riding
life.
around with him as he did cocaine.
What
Yes.
time at night was this at this point?
Oh, like 2.
Shit, it was dumb.
Now you're doing coke with him. Is he still got the meter running?
Huh? No.
I was gonna say. I mean, that's kind of fucked up. If he's driving around doing coke, it's like, all right, your fee's in $100.
What are we going to call his supervisor? Excuse me, Deluxe charged us when we were just doing blow. It's a very unprofessional service you have. Cocaine is off the clock.
And I bet you he had like a really like white name, like his name was like Quentin B. Pomeroy the Third or something.
Yeah.
Something really white and boring. But on the weekends, he's deluxe.
And then EJ's like, all right, guys, I don't do this shit, but fuck it. I think the night got to EJ even.
Yeah, I was a little bit bummed out because it was this whole big thing. Like I had my name up on a marquee and shit.
So you're like, oh, this is gonna be so good.
Ain't nobody come to that motherfucker.
Oh man, yeah.
Except the two touch people in the front row. They made the show a little bit better for me, if we're being honest, just because.
Well, I made one of them sad. I'm not,
Well, because you a piece of shit. Like
I'm not a piece of shit. I didn't know they were actually touched. Now you got me saying.
Now you're saying the southern thing, the southern touched. I've never heard of that before. Yeah. I'm learning a lot actually today. This has been a very educational experience.
Yeah.
So let's sum up what you've learned so far. Go.
Eric is a thief.
Okay. Yes.
I lived on the streets of California, begging for cheap vodka.
That's not.
You've only done coke 3 times.
Yes.
You don't like it because
I wasn't begging
gives
for
you
cheap
sinus
vodka.
issues.
Yeah.
Brad, I wasn't begging for cheap vodka. I was smoking crack.
Well, that also. I also learned that he did crack once.
What's the most illegal thing you've ever done? Like, there's no way you've lived.
I once rolled through a stop sign.
I was gonna say sometimes I go over the speed limit.
Yeah.
I did a rolling stop.
I pulled the I pulled the tag off a mattress once.
I don't know. I can't think of anything right now. I don't know.
Dude, I'm gonna kill Miguel. I'm gonna kill him and his entire fucking family.
I feel like we should do a shot of this wild turkey.
I've been drinking this stuff.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Let's try it.
Do you want
Got a glass? Yeah,
I've never had it before. I'd like to try it.
Absolutely. Get fucked up before we go to work.
Fucked up.
All right, so for the millions and millions of listeners, I am going to try wild turkey for the first time.
And he's gonna smoke crack. He's gonna smoke some
He's gonna
crack.
smoke some crack.
I mean, honestly, it would definitely kick up the energy level in this episode if I just started doing that right now.
My life is over.
Would I be just screaming crazy shit? Probably, right? I don't know.
All right, get a nice pour going. Don't be some sissy.
Good, right?
Oh,
Sure.
yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Do you need it to be in a sippy cup for you, big guy?
Yeah.
You sure you
Can
would
I have
rather?
one of those pink straws with that spin around? What do you call those spiral straws?
The crazy straws.
Yeah, I got you.
Were you really about to go get one?
I was like, he's actually getting one.
Nigga, if you came back with one, I'd be like, all right, Brad, you got to carry that with you forever. You and your gay straw go everywhere together. That's your best friend. That's Wilson now.
All right, you guys need macchiatos. I don't even know what the fuck a macchiato is.
Oh,
I have
What
no
is that?
idea either.
Like, I know what a latte is. I know what a cappuccino is. What the fuck's a macchiato?
it's just more Guinea bullshit.
Yeah. Just some fancy name that Americans feel special saying. So, macchiato.
I was like, and then you're
It
like,
don't even mean
Alan,
nothing.
And Alan wants a caramel macchiato. I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh, dude. Well, if I knew it was Dunkin's, I probably wouldn't have said that.
Where did you think I was going?
I don't know.
Starbucks.
That's where I like to go, but I don't go there very often.
You don't strike me as a Starbucks.
I find that coffee very bitter.
I hate everyone else there, but I don't mind going there because the macchiato is really good.
Their coffee I find very bitter.
I love their coffee.
All right, Brad, let's hear you rank your top 3 coffee places. What's your top 3 favorite iced coffees?
Top 3 coffee
Dunkin',
places.
Honeydew, and fucking Cumberland Farms.
I like Cafe Tempo a lot in Warwick.
Oh my god.
I like.
Oh, this is great. This is really. Oh my god.
I like.
It's got a wide appeal. This episode.
Yeah, nobody knows
talking
the fuck
about
I'm talking
fucking
about.
coffee places in Warwick.
Jitters is good down in.
I thought he was going to go with places people recognize.
Yeah,
I didn't know he was going to go with people
Mainstream.
I mean, there's not many. There's Starbucks and Dunkin', but I don't like Starbucks. I think it's bitter. I don't know. It tastes like it's burnt.
Brad, somebody married you. You know that, right?
Yeah. You're a lucky gal.
Somebody fucking married you.
Honeydew's not too bad. Their iced coffee's
At
not
what
bad.
point is a Rhode Island accent a speech impediment? That's what I'm wondering.
When does it cross over?
Honeydew is not bad. I think their iced coffee is pretty good, and their hot coffee is kind of gross.
This is electric stuff.
I like how you asked me a question, okay? Then he insults me for the topic. But you asked the question, but somehow I'm blamed for
That's
the
a
content.
good point. Fuck you too, AJ.
Just answer your questions, all right?
Fuck the both of you.
You knew you were having a fascinating guest coming here. You need to write better questions.
You-
for
Yeah, you knew you asked him a simple question. He was going to elaborate for 6 minutes.
Drink your small amount of Wild Turkey 101. All right, drink the tiny little glass
Smells
you poured.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, you need to drink that fast. Our last guest drank 3 glasses of it with Hypnotic. So
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds terrible. I don't know where he's going after this. I don't
Really
know.
fast.
The hospital?
He's not going to work, I don't think.
he drives for Uber and he is going to work.
Oh, wow. And that's why it's cheap, man. That's what you're getting with that discount. At least he wears a shirt under his leather vest, though, I
Yeah,
bet.
yeah.
What did I say last episode? He's going to run over a first grade field trip.
I need a Thanos. Give me a Thanos,
Yeah, I
bartender.
wouldn't
Bartender's
want
like, what the fuck are you talking
To
about?
mix those.
Do you remember Zima's, Brad?
That's a beer, right? Is it
I don't know what it was. It was clear. I don't know what the fuck
Was
it
that
was.
non-alcoholic?
No, it was
beer or
alcohol.
something?
It was
And
alcoholic.
Yeah.
you remember that shit?
Yeah.
That's what rich people drank when they wanted to beat their wives.
That's what it was.
Yeah. Pabst Blue Ribbon. I'm too good for that.
So Zima was
Too many
the,
carbs.
the rich man's PBR, is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of.
It's domestic violence fuel. That's what it is.
This podcast has been brought to you by
Yeah.
Zima.
Domestic violence fuel. That, yeah, Campbell's Chunky Soup and and Zima's.
I was listening to the Joe Rogan podcast with Anthony Jeselnik earlier, and those two assholes were complaining about like how successful they are, and here we are talking about Zima
And Campbell's Chunky
and
Soup.
Campbell's Chunky Soup.
That's a joke junkie dinner
for
right
the
there.
millions and millions of listeners that you guys also have.
Billions. Billions.
Get it right, motherfucker.
Everybody
They're
on
like-
Earth listens to this podcast.
Yeah, they do.
On that show, they're like,
we have 5 billion listeners. They just haven't heard it yet.
do you guys get
Like,
a count? Like, that's what I hate about doing Beverages with Brad, is I have to actually see the fucking number. I don't want to see it. It just reminds me of how much of a failure I am every time I do an
Oh,
episode.
you
Yeah,
probably
you're-
don't like
you're
looking in mirrors either, then.
Yeah. You is, Brad. You're just long and lanky. It's like you look in the mirror. It's like, I guess this is what I'm working with.
You know what I mean? I don't
You
want-
look reptilian. You do. You're just long and slender, right? You got these big fucking ears. It's weird.
I was
Like those
making a
lizards that
point.
run on the lake. Like,
The Jesus lizards. This is the Jesus lizards.
is that what you call them?
That's what they're called. Yeah.
Yeah, you
Jesus
made
lizards.
that up.
They run on the water. Alan, look up Jesus lizard.
Oh, I will.
And-
Sure.
it'll be a Jesus dick
No
pic.
problem.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's gonna be like some kind of erotic lizard thing for this guy.
Yeah, it's a thing.
Did you just put on a commercial for something because it was so boring?
Yeah, it's a sponsor, Jesus Lizards.
Alan, we have a show together coming up Monday. Are you excited?
Not anymore.
I feel like every time I say something to you, I'm just setting you up to shit on me. You know what I mean?
Oh, he shits on everybody. You should feel proud.
I'm excited to be on a show with Alan. It's the first time. You know, I'm sure it's going to be electrifying.
Yeah, it's Eddie's.
There's going to be a lot of retarded people in the front.
Yeah,
for
crying
you.
all the time.
Yeah.
Well, this is what the big boys say. Stop crying.
Normal people make jokes about rape. Get used to it.
Is that why you stopped telling that joke for real?
No, I stopped telling it because
Not because of the rape victims.
Yeah.
Because of the special needs people. That's
Yeah.
why I stopped telling it.
special needs victims. Yeah. Special.
Victims.
Yeah. No, I stopped telling it because I was like, yeah, whatever.
You remember Tilson had this joke about, he had this joke where he was like, I don't know what the joke was, but the punchline was like, Tard's got a knife.
Yeah, he brought that back the other night.
That's a great joke.
Yeah, it's a great joke.
That's a great joke.
Yeah.
I would have been dead by the time you said mentally challenged. Thank you, politically incorrect man. Thank you. Oh, he's got a few jokes he doesn't tell anymore. One of the first jokes he ever wrote, and he doesn't tell anymore. He was like, "Guys, I just got my first sexually transmitted disease, chicken pox." Getting these fucking kids.
That's disgusting.
These fucking children.
Do you, Alan, do you ever, like, when you're on shows sometimes, do you ever dial it back? Because you always just kind of seem to me like a guy who just doesn't give a shit. Like, if the audience has a problem with it, fuck them.
Exactly.
Right? That's
You got a problem with it, write a letter, you fat pig.
That's what you do right there.
Yeah. Here's the thing, right?
I was just curious.
Here's the thing. People worry about offending people at comedy shows, and there's always going to be lesbians and fat girls in the world.
Yeah.
There's nothing you can do about it. What we got to do is we got to make some deal with them. Like, hey, how about you let us joke around, all right, and we'll put Lena Dunham on the penny.
Yeah.
How does that sound? Some sort of deal. Or maybe we'll put like a bulge on the Statue of Liberty. And whenever anyone says, hey, the Statue of Liberty, does she have a dong? And be like, does it matter? She's a woman anyways.
She identifies.
Yeah.
Like, look, Toots, if you keep it together during this show, we'll get you caramel sundae from McDonald's after.
I can't be buttoned up with food, you male chauvinistic pig. Sweater vest.
Birkenstocks.
So I'm gonna go ahead and take that answer as a no. You don't give a shit.
No.
Remember last time
Sheryl Crow.
Last time I was here, you were complaining about that actress from X-Men. What the fuck's her Page? Something Page.
Ellen Page.
Ellen Page.
Yeah, I never got to...
By the way, have you ever heard a dykier name? Holy shit.
That bitch rides a bicycle.
I never got to ask you what started your rage against it. Who was she in X? She was an X-Men.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I don't know.
Was she?
Yeah. No, she was the first one. She went on Stephen Colbert after the Jussie Smollett stuff. Mm-hmm. She's like, this is bullshit. She blamed the vice president for it. It's like, how are you going to...
Yeah, totally.
What? Come on.
Yeah.
I think that guy's got a stick in his ass too, all right? But Jesus Christ, you're going to blame violence and a fake violence on him? Oh, my God.
That's why I'll be so glad when this whole era passes to where everybody needs to feel like somebody needs to sympathize for them.
Yeah.
You know?
You think it will die out? Do you think it's like it's gotten so fucking crazy with like the social justice warriors? Do you think it'll eventually just kind of come back down? Do you think it's
Yeah,
gonna eventually hit a wall? Maybe.
Yeah, we'll have slaves again in no time. It's not going to be an issue.
I just think it's really like it's gotten to a point.
Well, that's hard. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying. It got to a point where like they'll take even like the most tragic shit. They'll take it and they'll fucking exploit it just for likes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like somebody's dog dies or something. All of a sudden there's this long ass.
Or there's a school shooting. This is Donald Trump's fault. Blah blah blah. It's like, what? Come on now.
This breaks my heart. I don't know who any of these people are, and I've never been to this country before in my life, but my heart is broken.
This is because of liberals and their bullshit. You're like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, like
guy?
shut the fuck up.
It's a
man.
tornado.
I get. I find both.
Like you live in Attleboro, Massachusetts. Shut the fuck up.
I find both extremes annoying. Are you a Trump guy, Al?
No.
No, but you seem to lean right. Is that correct?
No. Liberal people are just pissing me off more nowadays because they have a platform like more than right wing.
A louder, more annoying voice in the media.
They have a much louder, more annoying voice.
That makes sense.
All right, so sometimes I think I'm more conservative. I'm about to just buy a Pat Buchanan book, but really, as soon as you get into the weeds of what they are, you're like, ugh.
Yeah, it just kind of all sucks, kind of.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, because sometimes you'll be watching a video, you'll just think it's a conservative think piece, maybe, and you're thinking like, oh, he's talking just about supply side economics. And out of nowhere, he'll bring up like the size of Chinese people's brains or something. And start measuring it.
It's like
you're
you're
what the
sitting there-
fuck? I thought this was legitimate.
You're listening, and all of a sudden you feel like you need to wash your fucking ears out.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so I can't, yeah.
But you think he's gonna win? Do you think he's gonna win again?
I think he's going to
Trump.
Yeah.
Well, think about who's running against him. I mean, Biden? Biden fucks up saying shit more than Trump does.
But God, that dude is entertaining, though.
Joe Biden, yeah, he's a charmer, isn't he? He's a charmer.
He's entertaining. I like the guy.
Yeah.
God, is that dude entertaining?
Yeah. I don't know if he's going to win, though, because he apparently grabbed some woman by the waist or something and took a picture with her.
Not by the vagina, though.
Not by the pussy, no. No, he couldn't get away. Democrats can't get away with that shit.
Do you see
Republicans,
how, like,
no one gives a fuck.
They're like, yeah, get it, Donald.
Get it in, Donald. Get it in.
And how sad is this? Like, we can sit there and be like, oh, yeah, he's being investigated for putting his hand on a woman's waist, right? And all of the shit our president did. And, yeah, he got elected, and we're just like, he could, you know what? Donald Trump could do the same thing. tonight.
That's the one. Here's
And
the
he
thing,
still be-
though. That's kind of his one appeal. That's like the one thing I kind of like a little bit about
He
him.
just does whatever the fuck he wants.
He just doesn't give a fuck about any of that social justice horse shit. He just doesn't. Now, the problem is sometimes you should give a fuck, right? Like, you shouldn't say, they're Mexicans are all rapists. Like, that's...
That's a little extra.
That's a little...
extreme.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
It's a little bit extreme.
Yeah. That doesn't come off right. That's his introduction. He did that when he was first announced he was running for president.
That's on his bumper.
Who was it that he called Rosie O'Donnell a pig?
That's great. That's awesome. I'm in 100% support of that. Ugly women need to be told they're ugly more often.
Coming from the Adonis, known as Alan Fitzgerald, everybody.
Like he would kill on the joke junkies.
Oh, dude, he would destroy.
So he can come down off his pedestal. No, bitch, you're not going to win anything at the fair.
The joke junkies are great. I'm going to do this podcast all the time. He'd probably have a fucking blast with us. Are you kidding me?
The Chinese, you're right.
Dominicans don't wear socks. I love it.
Miguel, get out of my country. This is literally my country. I'm the president.
Oh,
I can
God.
tell you to get out.
Oh, man.
Yeah, so Elizabeth Warren sucks. She just sucks. All right. Beto O'Rourke, I know nothing of. Other than his name is Beto, so nope. You don't get to be president. And who's the other lady running?
Me and EJ are voting for whoever's black.
Yep, whoever's black. I don't give a fuck.
What about Andrew Yang? I thought you were big in Andrew
I
Yang.
do like him, yeah.
Yeah, it has to be a minority. Like, if not a black person, then it has to be a minority.
That's a pretty stupid way to vote.
Yeah, why? Why
Shut up.
Why does that matter so much, EJ?
Because I don't know, it just do. Like, I'm supposed to.
Why?
You know what I mean?
So in other words, if you're going out to
Alright,
do
so let me
karaoke
explain something
tomorrow,
to
Can they be white?
if I'm
Hey,
doing
can they-
karaoke and
Yeah.
some black guy's doing karaoke across the street, you're gonna pick him just because he's black?
Yes. Yeah, support
up,
black
man.
businesses. That's what we do. We have to do. I mean, I'll pop in and say hi. But yeah, you my boy. I ain't gonna like diss you like that. But no, yeah, I'll go.
Hey, would you support?
I don't believe you.
Would you support a white lady if she was transgender and in a wheelchair?
No. against the fucking able-bodied an
able-bodied black man who's had the world just handed to him on a platter.
No.
Carlton Banks.
Yeah.
versus the transgender.
Carlton Banks for president. That's what I'm saying.
She got a crooked arm.
She was raised in a gutter. Nope, Carlton Blanks.
She's blind. She's got 2 eye patches on.
And EJ's like, fuck her.
Oh, you nigga, I don't care if it was that little dude that was on the Howard Stern show with the pointy head. You remember the little dude?
Beetlejuice?
Yeah, I wouldn't give a fuck if he was there. I'd vote for that nigga. I don't care. Fuck it.
Beetlejuice.
Wait,
was awesome.
let's find out what black people that EJ wouldn't vote for.
Yeah,
let's
that's
finally see if we can finally find one.
And then when it comes down to 2 white people, we vote for the blacker of
All right,
the
but
two.
you gotta tell me who the white person is too.
Okay.
Some
All right.
white.
Well, this is a fun
Depending
game.
on the white person, I might fuck with him a little bit.
All right, so the white person's Nick DiPaolo.
And the black person is who? Oprah?
Oprah all day. Go.
Nick DiPaolo versus Mike Epps. Who are you going to vote for?
Mike Epps. Go.
I'm going DiPaolo. Gotta go DiPaolo on that. He's a stronger comedian. I'm sorry.
He's pretty funny.
Mike Epps is pretty damn funny. But who you're going Epps?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Dude, Mike Epps, like, this is the difference. Like, Mike Epps has an appeal to an audience. Like, you know what I mean?
yeah. Nick DiPaolo doesn't need that shit.
Yeah, he doesn't. Fuck that. He's as racist as he want to be.
All right. How about okay. What about, let's see, Kamala Harris? She's half black, right? Mm-hmm. All right. So it's Kamala Harris or the Godfather pizza guy. He's a Republican. He's full on black. Camilla's just half black.
I thought you were going to say Kamala,
You
the
don't-
WWF wrestler from
No,
the 80s.
the Godfather.
I vote for him too. He black.
All right, so what was that guy's name, dude? He was ridiculous. He was the 999 guy, the CEO of Godfather Pizza.
I have no idea.
I've never heard of
He was completely black dude though.
I don't know who.
There you
I don't
are.
know
Oh,
who
Yeah,
just
yeah.
in time for the podcast we started an hour ago, retard.
Yeah, thanks for showing up.
There's no way it took that long.
No.
All right.
All right.
Damn, you guys don't know who. All right. Okay.
To say to me because you've been late way more times than I have, and
So much for going
Wait,
against
what?
the
There's been times
stereotype.
that you don't even show up. So shut the fuck up,
Wait, what? I ain't been late that much. Not like you.
dude. You've been late way too many times.
No, you've been calling the fucking time. and been late.
You call sometimes too.
Nigga, I've been like 20 minutes late. You like 2 hours late.
Well, you also live 20 minutes from here. Like, not even 20, like 10 minutes from
Bro,
here.
I was coming from fucking New Hampshire before, remember?
Yeah, I was from there. I was coming from
See,
there
you know
too.
what? Shut the fuck up, Miguel.
No, you
can
shut
go
the
ahead and
fuck
leave
up.
again.
I would leave.
Get
I
out
don't
of my
care.
country.
I got nothing to do.
You fucking... Just leave.
I love when EJ says "get out of my country." It's so funny.
Leave.
Actually, there's more in my country than any of you, too.
That's not true.
You're in Africa and you're in Ireland. Get the fuck out of here.
What'd you
I'm
call
actually a native.
Michael Rappaport versus Al Roker.
Shit.
Oh,
I fuck with Rappaport.
me too.
That's a good one.
Al Roker.
Yeah.
Fucking Al Roker, dude. I'm sorry.
EJ, yeah, I'm
sorry.
very disappointed in you.
Can,
Because now I feel like you're racist. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh. No,
I know my friend EJ's
It's nothing.
racist.
It's nothing being. I'm not racist.
No,
I love my
racist.
black people. I do.
You're
Don't make me
absolutely
racist.
You're gonna
Okay.
vote for Al Roker just because
here's a good one: Kanye West or Mariah Carey.
Oh God, those are awful options. Oh my God, those are terrible options.
Fuck. those are two crazy fucking people. Oh my God. Oh my God.
You know what the answer is.
Oh, Kanye.
Oh, Yeezy. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kanye?
Yeah, it'll have to be Kanye.
That would be so awesome.
Mariah Carey, like if we'd be at a nuclear war by the third day she's in the office. She'd have a mood one day.
Yeah.
Somebody didn't get her
Someone
her
in
Diet Pepsi
Guatemala
fast
told me
enough.
my ass looked fat. Nuke them. All of them.
Yeah, France looked at me wrong.
Oh my God, she wanted to blow up the whole fucking United States because she looked at her kid and the kid looks just like Nick Cannon. Now she's pissed. That's what it is. Probably like they did you, like your mom did with you, Miguel. When you said she came home and started beating you just because you look like your dad. Remember?
No, that's not the story.
Oh, I got one.
You did say that.
O.J.
that's not the
Simpson
story.
versus
No,
Jim
the
Norton.
wedding story, but
O.J. Simpson and Jim Norton.
Jim Norton.
Oh.
There it is.
We
Yeah, I
finally,
would.
we found a white guy that won.
Yeah, but I mean, like Aura Kelly, I wouldn't vote for him. I don't give a fuck
Hey.
who he was going against.
Ben Carson versus Biz Markie.
You gotta go with Biz, man. Nobody beats the Biz.
Yeah, definitely Bismarck.
Oh, come on.
Beats the Biz. Nobody beats the Biz.
Dude, I used to always tell people, I'd be like, ugh, Donald Trump is crazy. I'm not voting for him. Let's go with Ben Carson. I used to love telling people that. Like, what? Ben Carson. Oh.
Ben Carson.
Tell
versus
people to vote
Biz
for
Markie.
Donald Trump now.
No, that's
will come
okay.
true.
I don't need people thinking I actually vote for Donald Trump. Yeah, I'm gonna write Kanye's name in instead.
That's what we should do. Just find a random person's name to write in. Mm-hmm. Just see if they get well. Like somebody would just vote King T'Challa. Like that's not even a real person. The fucking Black Panther bitch, really? Yeah, fucking the Wakanda is killing it right now. We need that nigga. Is all I'm saying.
I think by the time the vote comes around, we should be able to get, if we get all the listeners, a couple thousand votes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What?
Who should we get behind us?
Bing Pong.
Bing Pong. Bing Pong is the emperor of Mongolia.
Oh, we had a long discussion where you
Oh,
explained
all right, good.
But then
Mongolia.
We usually do.
You were teaching me. No, but I mean
happens.
on that specific subject, jackass, about the Mongolians. You educated me. Every time I come here, I'm educated on a new topic.
No, it's just re-education on Mongolians.
Today I learned that
And another
EJ's
thing.
racist.
EJ's racist.
No, I just like black people. What the fuck's wrong with
Oh,
that?
this guy's racist.
I'll tell you what's wrong with that.
Oh, I did pick Jim Norton.
You did.
That's true.
Over a guy who
Yeah.
killed his wife.
Yeah, that's good.
That's not the point. I picked the white person.
Guys,
Go
he's-
fuck yourself.
He was,
Acquitted.
yeah. He didn't do it.
Yeah, he got put in jail forever for stealing T-shirts.
Is that what he stole? I knew he stole
No, it
something.
was
Was it out of an airport?
It was his memorabilia.
Yeah,
He stole his own memorabilia.
that he had to sell.
Like free OJ shirts, and then he stole them.
Yep.
He stole them, signed them, and then sold them.
He's just golfing all the time now. That guy's got
thought
a
he was in
he's got
jail.
an NFL pension that the family of the woman he killed can't touch. Just golfs.
Yep.
That's all he does. I mean, every now and then probably yells. Someone goes murderer. murderer! Probably has to deal with that, but other than that,
He's like, hell yeah.
Yeah, somebody screams murderer on the downswing. His stroke count is up, but that's about it.
damn it. You kill one white bitch. Oh, and a waiter, too. I forgot.
And her bitch-ass boyfriend.
That was my car. All right.
All right.
You know, Andrew Yang sounds kind of interesting. I don't know how I feel about universal basic income.
Admittedly, I don't know much about that dude. I don't know much
So this
about
is the guy who's afraid of the robots, right?
Yes.
I'm
Yes.
afraid of robots. I like this nigga already.
Yeah.
Yes. And he
Bro,
wants-
I'm serious. I really feel like that stop and shop thing is to get us used to being around robots.
Yeah.
What nationality
truck
is Andrew
drives.
Yang? Depending on which Asian he is, he probably invented fucking robots.
So you know what
He
he's talking
himself
about.
invented robots.
Like if he's Cambodian or something, I'm sure he didn't. He could he can kickbox or something. But I mean like,
Like Japanese or Chinese.
but I mean like if he's one of them, like he Silicon. That's one of them Silicon Valley niggas. He probably made that shit.
yeah, Cambodian is more like selling drugs and cutting a guy's nuts off and stuff them in his
and
throat.
playing cricket
Playing cricket.
Yeah.
You were thinking of maybe Thailand, maybe when you say
Whatever, they're all the
Or them
same.
too.
They're in the water.
He's American.
Oh, shut the fuck
Shut
up,
the
Aaron.
fuck up, Aaron.
No, with those eyes.
You said what nationality is he?
So
What
this,
ethnicity? Is that a better way to put it?
Yes.
All right.
this
What
dude wants to
ethnicity
just
is
mail
it?
everybody a check once a week.
All right. Let's take bets on what his ethnicity is.
Well, can we take a look at him? Because I don't even know what he
Yeah,
looks
I gotta see the slant of the eyes a little bit because I
heard
can
him on
kind of
the
tell.
Joe Rogan show.
You can't tell. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, you can.
All right, let's hold on.
Watch. How much you want to
DJ's
bet?
gonna know where
I
he's
got
from
a dollar
based on
that
his
says I
eyes.
get it right. Oh yeah, I know who he is already. Boom.
What?
What?
Chinese. No. Japanese
I would say
with
Japanese.
Korean mother.
I'm gonna go with Japanese.
Japanese with Korean mother.
I'm gonna say he's half Colombian, half Jamaican.
He's Puerto Rican.
He's Puerto Rican.
Yeah, I'm gonna say he's from Hong Kong. I'm gonna go Hong Kong.
He lives in America.
So I mean, his
Hong Kong isn't a country either.
Yeah, it's,
Are you
Yeah,
talking
it's
about
a
a
capital.
restaurant
China.
right now?
it's a capital.
yeah,
He frequents
Hong
the
Kong, like China.
He works the grill at the Hong Kong restaurant. I know that guy.
Oh, I was trying to be specific on purpose.
in Central Falls. Yeah.
Yeah.
From crab rangoons to president. The guy's not fucking around.
His parents immigrated from Taiwan,
Damn, that was my second guess, motherfucker.
Where they make all the
Japanese.
plastic.
which I think is China.
Dude, we should play a game called Chinese or Japanese.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we'll just have EJ guess the whole time so people call him racist for once.
For once.
I've already been called
I've been
racist.
calling him racist for the last
Hold on,
half
guys. I'll be
hour.
right back.
I like when Patrice O'Neill says, when I say Chinese people, I don't mean people from China. I just mean like the countries where Chinese people come from.
Yeah. Such a good joke.
My parents just did the Ancestry.com, as a matter of fact.
You
Both of them
you
did.
are black, ain't you?
Scottish,
I found out that
and Polish.
my dad is half
Nigga.
Irish and Scottish. So
Irish
I'm
and
like
Scottish.
A quarter, I'm like a quarter there.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, I already knew that I was a quarter Armenian. My grandmother, who was 101, died last year. She was Armenian, so that's where
And racist, right?
Yeah, she was racist. I'd say she was like mild racist. She wouldn't be like, the fucking black people. We need to throw them all in jail.
Get off my lawn, you
yeah,
animals.
she's not. But she would say things like she would say like colored. You know what I mean? Like she would just say like shit like that.
So she was
wrong with
old.
that?
She was just old.
She was just like 101. I mean, she was
Yeah.
1,000 years old. She was like mildly racist. You know?
Yeah, here's the thing. Racism, it's like passing stats in the NFL. Like, Matthew Stafford threw for 5,000 yards, but come on now. Like,
Come on,
Marino
now, big
did
guy.
that shit in 1980 when it was actually hard. You know what I'm saying? That's why you grade racism on a curve.
Okay.
Like before the Civil War,
Okay.
like this is how I see it. Before the Civil War, if you had a slave, but you let him keep his other name, his real name, you're not racist.
So you're saying
Okay.
the standards have
You know what?
recently become
I'll tell you, I
higher.
had to see where you were going with that. I'm glad he didn't bomb it before.
It took me.
I was like, okay, that makes sense.
All right, wooga gook. I don't know.
would
It
you
sounds
say-
goofy to me, but all right.
So
Well,
you're
that's very
saying
progressive of you.
You're saying that my grandmother actually wasn't racist.
I
Because
mean,
she's so fucking old.
Because she's so old. I'm sure she was nice in her time.
Do you want to grade these racist stereotypes for Asians? These are things that people say to Asian people. Grade them on a curve
Okay.
of how racist they are. Am I supposed to bow to say hello?
Oh,
That's not racist. That's just
stupid.
Steven Seagal
That's just
says hello
fucking-
to
Yeah, that's how
So
Steven
stupid.
Seagal says hi to Asian people.
Before he kicks him in the face.
Everybody knows that. Everybody knows.
You're saying, like, at a dinner party, you go up to an Asian saying,
Yeah.
am I supposed to bow to you?
These are things, if you
Yeah,
go
you're-
up to an Asian
yeah, you're
person
So
and say,
fucking stupid.
Yeah, you're at a laundromat and
tell me what's not made in China.
That's not racist. See, this is like I think our tolerance for racism, our racism meter is so fucked because we're all over the place. You know what I'm saying?
This next
So
one.
stuff that we're like, all right, yeah, that probably shouldn't get said. We're like, that's not that bad. Like, you know what I'm saying?
yeah, we say you should listen to our podcast. Do you think that's bad?
Yeah.
What's the next one? Is it?
So you say like Asians drive like shit. It's like that's not that bad. They kind of do. Like, you know what I'm
They
saying?
really do. They
That
really
last
do.
one's just a fact. A lot of things are made in China. Can you guys take care of North Korea for us?
Hey, that's just a
just
good idea.
You
Solid
just
question.
see the guy at, like, Han's Palace serving you food. You want him to fly over there.
Like, what do you mean
and
take care of them? Like, pay for
All
the.
right,
like,
what
their
about this
food?
one? Hey, use your blinker, you dog-eating motherfucker. How's that one?
Was that
Was that on the list somewhere anyway?
This next one's a hack joke. You've all heard it. Do they call Chinese food in China just food?
That's
That's just corny. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Do you,
I would carry around a bomb
Yeah, they don't
sandwich
eat-
just for the person
They
who
don't eat
does
that shit in
Yeah, they
China.
don't eat that over there, right?
God,
they eat,
no.
like,
Doesn't make any
fish and,
sense.
like,
They don't know what the
white
fuck
rice.
a boneless spare rib is. They're like, what are you talking
They eat
about?
like rice and fish heads and shit. They, yeah.
Yeah.
That's why they live 1,000
That's what we
years.
fed my retarded cousin in the basement. Once a week, we'd give him some rice and fish heads.
apparently, it's racist to ask a Chinese person, "Do you know karate?"
When I was little, I really thought all Asian people knew karate.
Of
I wasn't,
course you did. You
well,
were
all
right.
Chinese people.
You were right. They all know
No,
that.
no.
I didn't know
agree
there was
with
a difference. I thought there was all Chinese. I'm dead ass.
They were born
Because
and
Not to mention-
they knew karate in their
Right,
brain
even if
already.
they know it in China, that's kung fu. So karate would be like Okinawa.
I'll be
we're-
honest with you.
Yeah, now we're splitting hairs.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. When I was growing up in Mexico, we didn't have black people around. So in my head, like, in what we knew, all black people just came from Cuba, and everybody in the United States was just tall and blonde and fucking had blue eyes.
yeah, I'm serious because you got to think about. I was raised by my grandparents.
So
You're
like,
talking about my dream country here.
But yeah, I was raised by my grandparents who were born in like the late 20s, early 30s.
Yeah.
Right? And they pretty much never left the farm they grew up on, which is where I grew up. Like, you know what I mean? So they
So
didn't
you had a
see
full
anything
basketball
else.
court on
so
the,
only time I ever really seen no, I had a dirt basketball court that my grandfather made for me. He actually got like the post digger and like found like a wood post and a wood backboard.
If you
and a
build
rim he
it,
bought.
they will come.
and his girl.
He bought a rim. Like I wish I had a picture of it. It was made
Bunch of
completely out
tall
of
ass
wood.
old
And his grandmother-
ghost black guys come out with afros.
Bunch of dead Harlem Globetrotters.
Oh shit!
So that explains the zombie cows. All right.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, so a lot of these different ethnicities, I didn't even start seeing until I moved to Connecticut. I was like 15. Like I was seeing the same thing. I saw black people and white people. Every now and then, I saw Mexicans get off a school bus.
Yeah.
as
They're
a
called
family.
Armenians.
Like
and
you know what I
hate
mean?
them.
Like there was Mexicans who like they came down there to work and they rode on school buses. So like you know what I mean? Or they lived on them or something.
Rode at school bus.
I'm not.
8 o'clock in the morning, they
Write
show
that
with their
down.
back.
Write that down. Mexicans
Yeah.
go to work in school buses.
They do the flashes, the stop sign come out and everything. It was like no, I'm just like I'm.
They're asking little Timmy, "Hey, where are we working today?" Jefferson High School.
Are we gonna learn anything? No, son, you're picking soybeans. Like you know what I mean? It's just
Oh, you'll learn, Pedro.
like that's the only and they all wore cowboy hats and shit. Like that's the type of Mexicans I grew up seeing.
Yeah.
So like I look at you a bitch. They was doing stuff. Like you know what I mean? They wasn't podcasting and fucking eating lamb
I
like
had-
you do. Huh?
I had 2 black neighbors. I had 2 black neighbors, so I was I know. My dad didn't have a lot of money.
Couldn't get away from him.
So I grew up around black people. So I remember one time.
He's making it seem like he was fucking surrounded.
Yeah. I was surrounded. There's a couple in front of me and 2 to the left of me. I was surrounded.
Hal was outside freestyle rapping on the steps.
Yeah. What up, yo?
Drinking Kool-Aid.
I bring up that story because I have a funny story.
He knows how to make Kool-Aid.
I have a funny story.
Can you imagine Alan with a do-rag? I'm throwing up gang signs. Just like, what's up, blood?
Yeah.
Hi, Alan. What's up, cuz?
Yeah. All right.
Call me Alfredo Swiss, big guy. Like, no.
That's how I got the name.
No.
Yeah.
Swiss big guys.
No.
I won a rap battle against my neighbor Joy.
He just started freestyling. Joy's just like, what are you doing?
No, this is true. My neighbor used to mess with me like all the time. Like I remember one time I was talking about how much I like basketball because I was a big basketball fan as a kid, and he was a professor at some college, but he told me he played in the NBA. Because he knew he could make me believe him.
And you blamed him because he was black.
Yeah. He was like, haha, Alan, I played in the NBA. You know that, right? I was like, no, yeah,
Look,
no
I
shit.
assumed all of you did.
Can I have your autograph, big guy?
I told my dad that Mr. Grovera played for the NBA. He was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
That nigga is 5'3".
He's like, what do you mean he played for the NBA? Not everyone like that plays in the NBA, Alan.
They're all in the NBA. They're all
That nigga went penny loafers. He ain't been in no NBA. He ain't athletic at all.
That's a weird little trick to play on a poor little white boy. That's funny. A silly little white boy.
Shit. But yeah, you know what fucked me up for real? The first time I ever seen like the Indians, like the dark Indians, like the same color as like me and Eric Indians, but with like dead straight hair.
Yeah.
Fucked me up. I had no idea what they were.
Yeah. They were selling you Newports.
And then like, and you know, they were. I was back when I was like 17, 18. I used to go and buy Lucy's. I used to get like the ones for $0.25 because. Like I couldn't get I wasn't supposed to be smoking there, so I never wanted to get caught with a whole pack. So I just buy like a handful of them.
More discount. Is that a Lil Wayne mixtape or something? More discount, please.
I was thinking about today. I was like, what is porn for Indian people? It's just like a guy standing in a fucking like a market going more discount, and somebody going 10%, 20%,
with the cow in the background.
30% off.
I brought my sacred discount cow. Just brings a cow with him in CVS to barter.
Starts praying in the middle of CVS for a discount.
I want 25% off the chocolate.
Sarah Levin is, we won't give you a discount, but we're calling the cops.
Yeah, you have to get that fucking cow out of here, sir.
Yeah. You will not touch the sacred cow. I dare you.
You and the cow get out of here. Y'all stink. Y'all stink.
As they fucking slam it against the ground, his head just bounces off the fucking concrete.
No!
More discount, huh? We're gonna arrest you, sir.
This nigga said a more discount cow.
A more discount.
A holy no discount cow.
It's an 800-pound coupon. That's what it is.
Shout out to ISIS. We love you.
What the fuck?
Oh, shit. Oh, God.
I got one more is it racist Chinese quote, and then
The answer is yes.
Yes.
Then I figured out where they came from.
The answer, I'm going to tell you what's going to happen right now. The answer is going to be no for us, but it's going to be yes for the average person.
Yeah.
No,
Well,
the
I
answer
want
is going to be
We're
something
going to ask
racist
Brad.
coming
Wait,
from all 12
we'll
of
ask
us.
Brad, because Brad is still socially sensitive.
It's pretty social. I want to know the answer to this. It is how do they dance in China?
I don't even understand the question.
No,
Is it racist to ask that question? Because you're not even supposed to say that shit out loud anymore.
You're not supposed to say, how do they dance in China?
No,
It's a
they
fucking
can't
weird
dance.
question.
Yeah, they can't dance in China. Joy is illegal in that country.
Dude, I gotta tell you, dude, I
They
do
just
agree.
do kung
I'm starting to agree with EJ. Like that, like I'm pretty sure if you ask that to somebody, they'd be like, "Oh yeah." But like you ask us, and we're like, "Yeah, that's a question you ask somebody with slanted eyes."
Yeah,
Sometimes you just gotta know.
somebody from Oriental.
I feel like the best break dances are usually a little Asian guys. So
Yeah,
Filipino.
Definitely dance.
Can you imagine if you're Cambodian or something, and then Miguel comes up to you and he goes, "Hey, how do you dance in China?"
And it's just like, is this a joke? It's like, no, man. I'm just trying to like,
I
no.
know how you guys dance
I
over
want to
there
know
in
about your
China.
culture.
This is just something I ask people with slanted eyes.
And he's just like, oh, you're retarded. Never mind. I'm sorry.
You're Mongolian. Excuse me.
It always goes back to the Mongolians.
So that
Rala.
it's a list of all these things, and then at the bottom it says, show host Bill O'Reilly said, "I knew we were going to get letters, but called the segment Gentle Fun."
Let's get it, Bill.
Yeah,
Get him.
so it was Bill O'Reilly who
Bill's a
said all
great
that
guy.
shit.
Yeah.
Gentle fun.
Yeah, it was all in good fun.
Dude, that's what we're going to call it's Gentle Fun, the Joke Junkies. That's what we're going to call our
Put that
podcast.
in.
Gentle
Yeah.
fun? That sounds like sexual assault if you don't actually fuck. That's what it sounds
Yeah,
like.
it's to be a groping.
gentle fun, you
You're
big guy.
groping somebody.
Yeah. Yeah. Or just pulling your cock out on the bus or something.
Just gently.
Gentle fun.
Yeah, Gentle Fun.
Just kind of patting it.
Or at a
Yeah.
Payless. It doesn't matter. The place.
Payless juice.
I mean,
They kicked me
probably
out
don't
of
even-
Foot Locker.
They probably don't even frown upon that.
All right, so we, a group we haven't made up a racial stereotype about is Armenians, and I'm gonna let Brad Pierce do the honors because you're Armenian. Go.
You're Armenian?
No,
Gross.
See, Alan, you weren't listening. I said my
I went to the
grandmother was
bathroom.
Armenian, but so that I'm only.
But she was okay because she was racist.
Right. I'm
So
a
we need to
quarter
come up with a
Armenian.
racist stereotype. Like Dominicans don't wear socks.
I don't
What
know
are some
shit
other ones?
about Armenians though. She
You
doesn't
make one up, asshole.
Transgenders.
She was cheap
drive
as
Mini
shit.
Coopers.
So like my wife always says she thinks my grandparents were Jewish, but
Boo.
they're Armenian. She was cheap. All I know is
You don't
she's
get to
cheap.
boo, all right?
Oh yeah,
You don't
right.
get
I'm
to
Jewish
boo.
now.
All
sorry.
I'm saying is that she's cheap. And their food's gross. Their food sucks, and that's all I've learned about it. That's
Armenians'
all I learned
food
was it
sucks?
cheap and the food was disgusting. But I don't know any other Armenians, so maybe
So
maybe
Armenians
they,
like McDonald's.
All right, well, here's the deal.
maybe
It doesn't
they're not
have
all
to make
cheap.
sense.
I don't know. I'm just talking about my grandmother.
Turkish people have opposable foot thumbs.
Turkish
like, you know what I
people
mean?
fucked up the Armenian people.
In what? Like checkers?
No,
Like what
like in life,
was
like
a genocide,
genocide. My grandmother's family moved here because of the Turkish genocide. They were fucking killing us all. Yeah, I look. All right.
Boring.
Every time this motherfucker asks me a question, you guys give me shit.
I don't care
my
about your
answer.
stupid people and
And their genocide.
genocide.
How come if you're Armenian and genocide, nobody gives a shit? The Jews getting killed by the Nazis, like everyone's still upset. The
because
Armenians
your
are like,
women
fuck
put-
the Armenians.
Because your women are hairy and
Because
they wear
that's the
too much
McDonald's of
makeup.
genocides.
That's why.
Obnoxious and loud and ugly.
And they don't drive well either.
Armenian women put glitter in their mustache.
Yeah, yeah. We gotta kill these people. They're wearing way too much cologne.
Don't they wear like Adidas tracksuits all the time too?
Oh, yeah.
grandmother loved wearing those. Yeah.
All right, never mind. I thought it was just true then.
You know, when I was little and I was growing up, my grandma used to wear windbreaker pants, like windbreaker outfits and church shoes to places.
Cool.
It was weird.
So she could play basketball in the dirt.
She sounds like Deb.
Pretty much.
Deb.
Yeah, she used to rake her lawn in high heels.
Fuck yeah,
How was
Deb.
that comfortable?
Yeah.
She didn't know any better, kid. She was from fucking Weymouth.
That's what a thugs
She'll
is
fuck you
from.
up. Fuck you up.
Thug bitches. What you know about that? You need to get you a woman that fucking rake leaves in high heels, son.
Yeah. Is that what I need?
Yeah, hell yeah.
$20 blowjobs.
Yep.
And you need to do blow every day.
Yeah.
You need to smoke weed one time.
We're gonna fix his life. We're gonna
Yeah.
fix
Yeah, you
Brad
guys
Pierce's
have.
life.
Honestly, you really have educated me a lot. Mm-hmm. You've given me a lot of information. A lot to
You know,
think
he's
about.
asking a lot of questions about that because, I mean, I think in his heart of hearts, he actually wants to try weed. He
I
just
didn't
ain't
ask
done it
one
yet.
question about weed today.
Huh?
I didn't ask anything
Do you want
about
to smoke weed?
What? No, I didn't ask
Why?
anything about weed.
I said drugs in general. I didn't say weed. per
I
se.
asked Alan about his life spiraling into oblivion. That's what I was asking.
Yeah, and it's happening right goddamn now.
You're welcome.
Right this second.
Big guy.
We need to get you. Can we do a? I want to do a beverages with Brad with all of us where
Right.
you smoke weed.
I told you that.
We can right now. I have champagne glasses in my car.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Champagne glasses? Why do
Yeah.
you need that to
Why the fuck is that in your car, Miguel?
I'm Jewish. Just in case of a wedding breaks out, I have like a piece of glass. you
You're
put in
not
my
really
car.
Jewish,
I'm-
Miguel.
I'm Jewish,
If you were,
dude.
we wouldn't let you in here.
Yep.
That's why I use this Mexican body to sneak in.
It's a fucking Trojan horse for a Jew.
Yeah.
Dude,
There's a tiny fucking balding Jew inside of him.
I was about to say, it's like Men in Black. The little Jew controlling some Mexican buttons. Why do they keep saying this?
That's why I get into places.
Little dude in a yarmulke with curls and working a Mexican body.
The Jews are always one step ahead.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. What was that laugh?
No, it was just fun. It's really funny, the idea of a little Jew making a Mexican robot.
Yeah, we've been friends with you this whole time and don't realize you're just some fucking vessel that a Jew bought and drives around.
You're a Jew vessel.
I'm a Jew.
Oh, God.
It's for people.
If you pull Miguel's yarmulke off his head, you could put batteries in him.
I know, right? One of these days, he's just going to unzip his skin and some little dude named Saul is going to come out. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, okay.
All right, so that's what we need you to figure out by the end. I want a good piece of Armenian racism out of you. That's your job.
I told you, man.
You
I
got
don't
time?
know shit about
You got
it.
a few
I
minutes?
told you about my.
You don't have to know. What the fuck I know about Turkish people? Except
do you
You
really-
want me to make shit up? You see?
Yes.
Do you really think transgenders drive Mini Coopers?
I think so.
Mini Coopers? I didn't know that was a stereotype.
It is now.
So you're just saying make up some shit. That's what you're saying
We're telling you to tell us some facts.
Yeah.
about Armenian people.
But Armenian people.
Yes.
Give us another reason not to like them.
All right.
I do like Armenian women put glitter in their mustaches.
she
I
was
like
a-
that.
I do like that
I
one.
keep just thinking about this actual person. She was kind of a dick. She was rude, but you want like fake shit. Like she was like a fucking circus clown and rode unicycles or something. You want me to make shit up? You're saying?
Not like that though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know.
Armenians like to ride unicycles.
Mexicans go to work in a school buses.
That shit's hilarious. That shit is really fucking
Turkey slowed me
hilarious.
down.
No, that's very like I'm not even
kinda-
kidding when I
it's
say
kinda
that. It's true. Like I was actually cool with the dude. He had it was the father, but he had his whole family. Domingo was his name. Everybody called him Mingo.
His name was Sunday.
Yeah, Domingo had his family. They drove on a school bus to places to work.
Do those pumps?
They had curtains up on the school bus and shit.
I want to know if those
okay.
pumps pump.
Yeah, it wasn't
you
like
make-
it wasn't sitting there like they came in like some
Dude, you
old
make me
fucking.
think that they get up
cigarette
like
smoking-
every morning and they stand in the bus stop
No.
like 7:20 for the bus to pick them up to go to work.
No, it's not like some old middle-aged black dude that smoked cigarettes like came and like opened the door and they hopped on and got into their seats type of thing. That was they shit. That's what I'm saying.
Do those sneakers pump up, EJ?
Of course they do.
I want to know if those pump up because one of my friends was wearing Reebok pumps and he
here we
said,
go.
"Oh, they don't pump anymore. They're just like these remakes."
Oh, yeah,
So
these do.
They better pump if they.
Oh my, for y'all don't know what I'm
They
talking
better
about.
pump or what?
My
Brad?
Reebok pumps.
I want to know just because I've always wanted a pair of Reebok pumps, and when I saw that you could still buy them, I was
I
disappointed.
think Brad's
when
about to
someone said
assault
that.
you outside.
Yeah,
for
I'm
your
gonna steal those sneakers. I am.
Oh yeah, he
I'll
takes
have Eric
jujitsu
steal
and
them
shit
for me.
now.
I'll have Eric steal them for
You
me.
take jujitsu?
I do, yeah.
Oh, how's that going?
Because
It's
look like
painful. It sucks.
he got to kick my ass face. Like I think he should know how to fight.
It's awful. It's very painful. And you just got like dudes.
So why do you do it?
Sweating in your face.
It sounds like Miguel's Sunday.
I don't know. I don't
being
know.
a little queer.
I like it. Also,
Set the world naked.
I hate it. I've also always liked martial arts. You know, that's why I like the Chinese people. You know what I mean? Bruce Lee fan.
They all know
I'm a
karate.
Wu-Tang fan. I'm a great
I
big
always like
Wu-Tang
Method
fan.
Man, so I was like, you know what? I should start doing some jujitsu. I don't know. I've been doing it on and off since I was younger, and I don't know. Whatever. Why? Every time I'm talking, every time EJ asks me a question, guys, will look at me like I'm
You
fucking
get
boring.
nervous.
Just answering the
You
question.
get nervous.
Yeah,
Just
stop
answer
being
the
so
question.
goddamn self-conscious, Brad.
I
It's okay.
I
Here's
like
a
it, but I hate it. It's very
Armenians
painful.
go on with stories
and
no one gives a shit about.
The older I get, it's fucking painful. I don't know. You go in there.
Yeah,
people
you're
beat the
painful
shit
too,
out of you.
fuckkead.
I got
I'm gonna bring Alan to class with me. I think it would go.
I'm not
really
going
well.
anywhere with you or the fucking
I'm bringing
furry
you.
inside of your car.
I'm gonna bring you.
Get out of my
bring you.
country, Brad Pierce.
I'll put some crack in the back seat, and we'll take you to jujitsu class, me and you.
Armenians only do jujitsu naked.
Yeah.
That's it.
There you go. See how easy that was?
That's what feels the best right there.
What? Armenians do jujitsu naked?
Naked jujitsu.
There it is.
There it is. We found
And the
it.
Turkish
Did you
saw
write that
that
down?
and went, that word is
And then
enough
like
of
this has to end.
Yeah.
Somebody has to put a stop to this.
I get the Turkish now. I get what they were doing.
Yeah.
They were doing guts work.
They were trying to get you fuckers to shut
I
up.
almost went
That's
to
what it
jiu-jitsu
was.
class tonight, and I came here instead to learn about wild.
Oh, what do you want us to get
cocaine.
naked and?
I do. I'm just trying to put out some subtle hints.
Subtlety doesn't work. You got to tell us, like, hey, fuck,
Hey, let's all get naked.
fuck pile.
Hey, Brad, you know that
Window
for
open.
if you
Oh,
can
okay.
if you for some reason end up winning the lottery in Rhode Island and make millions and millions of dollars, and you want to have a fuck pile in your front yard,
A fuck pile?
a fuck pile.
Yeah, a fuck pile.
The way you say it,
You need $100,000, and we will gladly do it in your front yard.
So,
Anybody's front
Let
yard.
me make sure I'm getting this straight. You're saying if I want you guys to have a gay orgy with me in my front
Fuck
yard,
pile. Fuck pile.
well, I say
Yeah, don't be a
tomato.
fag. Don't be a fag
I
about
say
this.
tomato.
Yeah.
You're saying
You
you'll do
say,
it for 100
say
grand?
fuck pile.
Fuck pile.
There you go.
The idea was we'll start a fuck pile on your enemy's front lawn so they have to deal with it.
Yeah.
But if you want us to have a fuck pile on your lawn, hey.
So
why
instead of like assaulting the enemy, you're just gonna put on a disgusting display of humanity on his front lawn. Is that what you're saying?
Absolutely.
For you,
Absolutely.
hey, for you, we'll do it on Easter Sunday when you're hosting it in front of all your
sounds
family and
great.
friends.
Hey, there's an egg in my ass, kid.
That sounds delightful.
Please don't talk to my children.
Is there candy in there? No, just a bunch of eggs. They're all empty.
Just a bunch of broken and runny eggs.
I don't think this dream will ever come true. I don't play. I don't want to win the lottery. I hate when my wife plays the lottery.
Why?
Because it would be awful.
What
to
is-
win
Because he
that much
cheap. He
fucking money.
Armenian.
No,
I don't want to pay the taxes on my lottery winnings.
no.
Brad
It would
Pants
just
Pierce will
be-
find a way to hate winning the lottery.
Not every time she plays it, I'm like, I hope you lose. She'll be like, oh, I bought the Powerball ticket.
What does
I'm
it
like,
matter if she
I
won?
Hope, I
if
hope
she
you
won,
lose.
what does it matter if she won? She would just find a better husband.
Yeah.
You think she's with me for the money? I would believe me. She can find a better husband. I'll win the fucking lottery.
I'm gonna send her a
She's
text
not-
message later.
Yeah.
Like, this nigga is a karaoke DJ.
Well, you think she's like, well, I could do better if I would just win the lottery. Like, she could go out right now to Cumberland Farms and get a better guy.
Yeah, he's working the register.
He's making more money than me.
He's outside asking for money to buy cigarettes inside.
It's too much fucking money. It's too much goddamn money to win that
Brad,
much
you're so
money.
worked up right now.
Yeah, you find the terrible things to get mad about. It's like,
telling
that's
you.
too much money. That
No, it
gives me
would
Too much
anxiety.
money.
Fuck.
But what if it's just $5
More
grand?
money, more problems. Huh?
What? Why are you looking at EJ when you said that?
Like
What
that, I stand right in his eyes. I can't
I don't
believe
know why
he
you're
won't
looking at
vote
me.
for
I ain't got no
He won't
goddamn
vote
money.
for me when I run for president because I'm not.
Yeah.
black.
I'll vote
This
for you.
fucking
You try
guy.
to dap him up at the
Racist
same time
bastard.
too. It was
He's
weird.
like, you know what I'm saying, bro?
You know, I vote for you if you ran against like R. Kelly. I vote for you.
What if I run against like James Washington? You're not gonna pick me?
I'm gonna pee
No.
on all
Come on,
the
I'm
children.
blacker than that kid.
Oh,
You don't think that it would be stressful to win that kind of money?
I absolutely do, but I think it'll get rid of a lot of the problems I'm having right now.
Dude, you'd have like 50 baby mamas just fucking all over you. They'd have all your money.
Yeah.
No, I think I'm.
all the other baby mamas would never bother with EJ because he wasn't shit. They'd
They'll
come
come
out
back.
of the fucking
Yeah.
woodwork.
There's way more that we don't know about.
He has to update his joke. I got 15 babies and 10 baby mamas.
Baby I don't know. What do you guys think? Would you
first
saying
of
What's
all,
the first thing you would buy, Brad? If you won
Nice
$400 million,
an iced coffee?
God.
Maybe a new pair of Adidas?
get off my podcast.
Dude, I'm not a materialistic guy. This is another reason I don't want to win. Like, okay, $5 million, great. I'm set for life, right? $500 million. What am I going to buy? A bunch of
set for
fucking
the year.
boats? What do
Whatever
I
the
gotta buy?
fuck you want, nigga. What do you mean? What are you
What
gonna
do,
buy?
what do I need?
I'm buying a big old boat. I'm buying a giant fucking yacht.
I'm
What
buying.
am I gonna, I don't even
Yeah.
like going on boats. I get seasick.
I'm buying a
I'm
boat
gonna
and I'm
fill it
buying.
with big titted whores.
Yeah.
You can get Big Ten horse for $20 from Deluxe. You don't need to go to lottery
Yeah, so
for that.
but here's the thing: you bring those big-titted horse into the boat, and you bring a bunch of coke and a bunch of booze, and then you just have a great
And I want to be dead
2
by the
days.
afternoon.
Yeah,
And,
and
then you
that's
just have
your-
a great 2 days. And
2
then come-
days, that's your life. You have $500 million. You can do that for as long as you fucking want.
You should agree with me because don't you think that you
Just
would
every day?
Don't you think you'd over binge and you'd be dead within a year?
Me?
Yeah.
I should agree with you
Yes.
about winning the lottery?
Yes.
It's either that or I would just go, all right, buy a house.
You don't,
don't
think
have
that
to-
maybe
what
you'd
a-
be?
You don't have to spend it on crack and hookers, Brad. You can spend it
I'm
on
not
whatever
saying
you want.
I would spend that crack. I say you probably.
Mother-
I would not
Motherfucker, you could-
spend it on crack.
You
and
could
hookers.
buy a fucking
I would.
school if you wanted to, and
Wait, do a
children in it.
school.
For
Do you have
Oh, like
kids and then have
Oprah?
your
You mean like build one in Africa or something?
No, so you can have your own school
Sure.
shootings.
Huh?
So you can have your own school shootings.
Goddamn, Miguel.
Yeah, bomb. Bomb.
Nobody agrees with me about this.
About winning.
No, absolutely
Yeah, that
not.
money's bad. Yeah.
Like $5 million is cool, but $500 million is a fucking problem.
Yes.
You know what I would
Shut
do?
up,
I'd buy
Brad.
Too much.
I'd buy a whole neighborhood. A whole neighborhood.
And just live in it by yourself.
Yeah, would anybody else be
Whenever
allowed
I
to
make the house a mess, I just move to the next house.
And have a Mexican cleaning lady follow you through your fucking places you
Brazilians,
live.
we moved up.
Yeah,
Oh,
would
okay.
you even you would just
It's a gardener.
would you even sell it, have it cleaned, or just fuck it, leave it
Yeah,
there,
just
go to the
leave it.
next one?
Fuck it. And then when all the houses are done, I just buy another neighborhood.
Did he take a shit on this couch?
It's gonna look like some zombie apocalypse right there. There's just empty neighborhoods. Everyone's nobody for miles.
Yeah.
It's just
Bears
messy
living in
houses
there.
like fucking Walking
What the
Dead.
fuck's going on here?
Bears and raccoons just living in there.
Living in a $400,000 house, just a bunch of pears.
Like Marston grew up over the houses and shit. Like, just,
I can't believe none of you guys think that I maybe even have somewhat of a point.
nah,
This
you're
is
full of it.
serious.
Like,
Stupid.
realistically,
There
full
are
of
actually
being
a lot of
honest.
people who kill themselves after win the lottery.
Exactly. You ever see those documentaries? These people go fucking crazy.
No, it's a real thing. Yeah, people lose their minds.
Yeah, man. I'm telling you, it's not good. It's too much fucking money.
talking to the microphone, asshole. Thank you. All right.
Wow, look at EJ.
Armenians
Oh,
don't
very
talk into the
demanding.
microphone. That's another one.
Armenians.
You find them.
Yeah. And they hate money except for those Kardashian whores.
No, see, my grandmother would have loved to win the lottery. She probably wouldn't even talk to the rest of us.
The racist one?
She would have loved to fuck
She
Ray
would've-
J, too.
Yeah.
She would have what? She would have. She would have fucked Ray J. Took me a minute. I thought you said EJ.
We could tell her he's Ray J.
She would.
They don't know. We all look the same.
100 years old. She wouldn't have known.
To
He's pretty
100-year-old
attractive.
racist women, we all look the same.
They're both colored.
Yep.
See, you did know what I meant, though. See, you saw some of those documentaries. People had fucking crazy people in their front lawn and shit, like scoping out the house.
All right, Brad, we got it.
Sorry.
Yeah, I would just... A lot
Very
of...
passionate about
No,
this.
you hire a lawyer, and then they pick up your check, and then...
I don't need to. I'm Jewish.
Then you leave and don't tell anybody where you going.
That's
I
right.
don't want to leave. I want to
Calling
hang out.
up
I
or
want to
something.
hang out
I
with
already
the
know
joke
what to
junkies
do.
and live my life. I don't want to go hide. In,
Motherfucker, let me tell you
Ohio.
something. You want to
know?
just stay living in Warwick, Rhode Island if you became a 500 millionaire. Would you do that?
I would still want to live in New England.
Yeah, I
I
wouldn't
would
live here
travel in the winter. I would
Yeah.
get the fuck out of here
Fuck
in the
that,
winter.
I'm moving to Newport. You kidding me? By a beach house.
That's still Rhode Island.
I don't care. It doesn't feel like Rhode Island.
I think
No,
I'd buy an
so,
island.
Okay, I'm fine. I'll
He's
move
going
to
where the
fucking
black people
Newport.
ain't. That's what
Yeah.
he doing.
No, I'll
He'll
stay in my guest house.
like I'll buy a
You
couple
have
of black
to-
people
so
to
you're
take him
saying
there
the
too.
only reason I live in New England is because I don't have $500 million. Maybe I like it here.
Yeah, that's it.
Boo.
Well, and you talk anywhere else, you sound retarded.
Yeah.
So.
Damn it, Alan, you beat me to it. I was just about to tell him that.
Of course you like it here in New England.
Everybody understands you here.
Everywhere else, people are like, where's your caretaker? Shouldn't there be a Jamaican nurse following you around? He's trying
Call me now for your free speech class.
They think he's selling candy for a school he's at or something.
For his field trip. School field trip.
Oh shit. Where am I gonna move to? Where do I have to go? That's so fucking.
I mean,
great
you're
that I
white.
gotta
You can go anywhere.
Motherfucker, you
Where do
can-
I want to go though? Where the
I'd
fuck
move
do I
to
wanna
Turkey.
Go?
Just start
Yeah, well, I'll give them shit. I'll hire an army and just invade
No, you don't have to
them.
give them shit. You just the fact you moved there, it's like you're proving a point.
Not to mention, it's a Muslim country, so you can marry like 9 women. They don't get to leave the house.
Yeah, you can beat them.
Nah, this nigga ain't about to marry 8 more women.
Yeah, no. So
He
what?
got a crazy ass Portuguese woman. He ain't going nowhere.
I would buy a house. Sure.
I'm gonna buy the land that Tom Ford has. Just buy his house from under him. Fuck you and your fucking shoes. I can buy you, Tom Ford. $500 billion. You can't just buy my house. I have to sell it to you. No, I'm just gonna buy it.
I feel like
you, buy
people
you.
in their heads paint this picture like if I won that Mega Millions and had $500 million,
Yeah.
everything would be great. But what What would be so great?
I'll be honest with you. My life would go to shit because I've done so much horrible shit, and I've been all over the country that I know those people will come after. Me.
They'll come looking.
Yeah, they'll be like, "Where's my million?" I'd be like, "Oh, fuck."
If you win $500 million, you're buying me a goddamn house. That's what I know.
You paying my child support, nigga.
Yeah.
We friends.
See, and this is why I don't want to win. This is just two friends. Can you imagine everybody no bother?
Yeah, but Miguel doesn't have any other friends.
or family members. It's just you guys.
No one else likes Miguel.
You know what? I was about to say something nice, but fuck all of you.
Miguel would never talk to us again if he fucking.
I know, right?
I'd be like, "Who? No, that's not me."
No.
I never did a podcast.
No, those are poor people. I don't talk to their kind.
He'd go find that dynasty lady and marry her. That's what he'd do.
Yeah.
No, I would definitely hire her. Have you seen Dennis? I gotta
No,
Big well.
fuck you, EJ. Fuck you. This is your fault.
Who is this now?
I would definitely like. You ever been peed on?
Yeah, what is
Bad,
this?
Miguel. Bad.
What is this?
Put it away.
No. So Dynasty. Dynasty
no,
is
we
my
know what-
favorite.
Isn't Dynasty an old show from the 70s or 80s?
She wrote a song. You want to hear it?
No, I don't want to be sued by a retarded girl. Don't play her music.
I have to.
So you're not even telling me who this broad is. You're just gonna play one of her.
Well, he'll show you after. He'll start.
beautiful lady.
Put him on the email list.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Send him videos he doesn't want to see every week.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. I'll send them to you. Oh, by the way, she's into fetishes now, so she makes these videos where she pours cereal into
Wrap
a
it
bowl,
up. Wrap it up.
and then people pay her money.
Shut the fuck up, Miguel.
I'm down.
Shut up.
I don't want to. Dynasty's doing porn now. That's great. Fuck you,
I
Miguel.
am so confused.
That's so illegal. Miguel, one of these days, we're just going to beat the shit out of you over Dynasty. You know that, right?
Yeah,
We're
it's
literally
gonna happen.
We're just going to kick circle you.
Like, we're both just gonna not say a word while he's sitting there talking. We just get up and start pummeling the shit out of him.
We're going to record the whole thing,
Yeah.
too.
That's what's gonna happen. We're just gonna beat the shit out of you.
This is for Mike Bain and Jonathan Tilson and everyone else you sent that fucking video to.
Every time I send it to Dylan, he's just like, "I fucking hope you die. You're dead to me."
He's being serious.
die.
Yeah, he's being very serious. He doesn't like
Not
you.
a fan of you.
I'll send him. I'll send him more.
Begging me for help. I'm just filming it.
Well, look,
Let's see how viral this goes.
Brad can take my spot. I don't want to get those anymore. He can take mine. He'll
No,
appreciate
no,
it.
you get him too, dude.
No, bro.
I'll add him to the mailing
No,
list.
no.
That's what I just did.
All right, congratulations. You this is your fault. It's like Bird
this is
Box.
my fault. I didn't ask.
I'm serious. You look now, your fucking life's over. This is what you're gonna get. What are you doing over there?
We have some Van Damme clips from a movie where he's being homophobic.
You'll always be a faggot.
Look at it, faggot.
Is that Van Damme?
Is that from Double Impact?
Yeah!
Hell yeah!
Yeah! That's
Good
what
call.
I'm talking about. I knew I liked you.
Hey,
I redeemed myself.
I was
with
kind
that
of on the fence about him. I didn't.
But he is anyone who knows Double Impact is
Hell
a good
yeah.
person.
always liked you, Brad. Sam.
Yeah, that's a.
one. With my strong legs and my karate,
Yeah,
I could do the splits. No
Speaking
problem.
of which, you might want to come by. I don't know, maybe sometime. We have where Joke Junkies is presenting another podcast we're doing.
Tell him the name of it.
Oh, it's called Joke Junkies presents Bone Crunch Cinema, the Fuck You Rupert Everett podcast.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah,
It's
action.
a long name.
Yeah, it's about action movies in the 80s and 90s.
Oh, I'd be all about that.
Oh my
yeah,
God,
man,
yeah.
I love that shit.
I mean, it's not like you have a real job either, so you can.
no,
do this
I
all
don't.
day.
And I think that's why I do jujitsu, because growing up watching that shit, I always liked
I
it.
bet this was like his girlfriend's idea. It's like, why don't you take jiu-jitsu just so they can kick his ass?
Oh,
Or
him?
her? Yeah.
His wife.
Yeah, his wife is like, yeah. Why don't you do that? Why don't you take
stronger
boxing
than me.
too?
She
Like, I think she was tired of tossing him around in bed. Like, could you get some defense skills,
No,
please?
she's still stronger than me. She does CrossFit. She's jacked. She's stronger than I am.
Please.
What's that from?
I didn't hear. I really heard this.
Listen.
Please.
Please.
What is that from? Nigga, please. What is that from?
You can take a guess. It's another 80s.
It's another 80s.
This is just a clip of EJ driving.
When somebody cuts me off. Yeah, that's what I say.
Please.
I don't know, man.
The Last Dragon.
The last show enough.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's what that was. No, you know, I met Bruce Leroy. Well, I didn't meet him. He was at this Comic-Con I went to with my boy Brian. Shout out to Brian Bowden. We were in New York, and he was at something. I was like, I should take a picture with that dude.
Did you get
and
a
then it's
picture
like,
with
And it was like pictures $25. Like, I don't like that nigga.
$25.
Like,
Oh, Brad.
Fucking
go ahead.
You done set him off.
Brad, you have $5 million.
$500 million.
$500 million.
Now I can finally get that picture with Bruce Leroy.
Nigga, you could buy Bruce Leroy for that much.
We're doing a sequel.
He must be so
Starring Brad Pierce and Bruce Leroy.
All right, Bruce Leroy. The plot is you travel back in time and kick people.
No,
we're doing this.
We're not doing time.
We'll call it Black Time Cop.
I thought it was gonna be Black Time Kicker.
It's called Time Leroy. This is what it is.
Time Funk.
How old did he look? He must look like shit.
No, he actually wasn't in bad shape.
I bet he looks good.
He wasn't in bad shape.
Dude, if Show Enough was there, I'd pay, I don't know, maybe $3,000 for a picture with that guy. It was amazing. One of the greatest characters in cinema history.
So dope. So
He's just
dope.
telling you, like, no, Alan, I just won $20. No, you take this.
Hold on.
Take
I'm
this
trying
check.
to sell my watch. Hold on, I need enough.
I was watching A Time to Kill on HBO yesterday. It was like 95 and 96. And Samuel L. Jackson looks older in that movie than he does in Avengers Endgame from 2019.
He used to smoke crack.
How the fuck did that guy not age at all?
Samuel L.
Sorry.
Jackson smoked crack. He used to be
Oh,
addicted to crack.
And now he's not, and that's why he doesn't look any older.
Was he for real?
Yeah,
That's the
for real.
secret.
Yeah.
Shit, I didn't know that.
My friend Joe Cushing
Touch of
did
crack.
a biography on him in English class, or retarded English class freshman year. And he used to come around to me and be like, dude, he used to be addicted to crack, and then he'd laugh. Joe Cushing now has 1 tooth and 2 kids.
What?
Yeah, he started doing drugs.
Did he now?
Yeah.
When's he going to be a movie star? Just shows up with an eye patch on a Hollywood studio. Track marks all over his arms. I'm ready for my scene.
Fun fact, his mom used to shoot coke from him. Like, she used to, like...
Is that the kid who you smoked crack
inject
with
it.
when you were 18?
Yeah, his mom, yeah. Oh, I used to smoke crack, too, I guess. The one time.
Yeah.
How many times did you smoked it just once also? Or?
Yeah.
Once this morning.
Just once, yeah. Today.
You want to interview him now, nigga? You want to? You sure?
I won't
You're welcome to. Go for it.
I won't be as aggressive as EJ when it comes to asking questions.
Yeah, they're
Or
very
answering.
critical.
Well, what started you? What made you think, hey, I want to smoke crack?
Brad, I do have
Fascinated by
Brad, I
these
do have
things.
one question for you,
Hit me,
and
ask me a question.
this is one of my favorite segments in
Here we
this
go.
in this show.
I hate you so much.
So can we please cue the music?
No.
Is it going to be about that mutant blood or whatever?
Fuck. We're doing it. We're doing the segment.
No.
No. Everyone says no, Miguel. You're the only weirdo. Fucking sick fuck.
This is my
it's
time.
funny.
This is my time of the show.
Shut up, Miguel.
This is no, because
I was like, hey, can you queue up? No, I'm not queuing up
Can we
shit.
cue up the music? Come on. Now.
no, he was shocked that I steal stuff every once in a while.
You do?
Yeah,
Why?
because I'm a klepto. Because I don't want to pay for it. It's an easy answer.
I just felt like the
Miguel,
risk is probably not worth the reward.
I put this as my story, by the way.
So you don't like to get peed on?
No, that's disgusting, man. No.
No.
You never got peed on.
So I guess you guys
That's
don't
so
like getting
weird,
peed on.
Brad. Oh my
Have you ever?
god.
Have you ever
strange.
choked?
I don't like
Have you ever?
urine.
Have you ever choked a woman during sex?
No.
Missionary. Just missionary.
Yeah.
I guess I'm strange. I don't like
I don't
piss and choking.
I don't think you're
people.
strange.
I
It's
don't know.
boring. That's
Like
you
how
never
Brad-
done anything like that?
Brad,
No,
try
you
it
never
out
choked a woman during sex.
tonight. Try it out.
I have not.
Never called a woman a bitch during sex.
If I start choking my wife and pissing on her, things are not going to go well.
No,
at
you
all.
don't.
You have to pee on her. You just choke her a little bit. Just
One hand.
Hey, Brad, you ever fucked a dead guy?
You're like, you haven't? You haven't? What a fucking weirdo. This guy hasn't fucked dead homeless dudes.
Never beaten a guy to death with a golf club and then just went to town on his holes?
That's a
weird.
strange weirdo. Guy doesn't smoke weed, doesn't fuck dead guys in the ass.
Going to town.
what kind of life are you living?
Apparently not a very adventurous one.
No, not some. What's the most? I don't know. Like I'm
Yeah,
trying
what's
to
the
think.
most adventurous thing you've done?
I like you guys are talking to me like I'm like some kind of fucking like crazy Mormon who just like
Yeah,
doesn't
you
do
kind of
shit.
are, dude.
That doesn't
dude,
do
you don't
anything
like
because
to-
I
Yeah,
don't.
you totally
Because
are.
I don't like fuck urine on my body. I'm somehow weird.
Yeah, you kind of are.
Fuck it.
Or choking bitches?
No, this is Miguel's the weird one. Let's be honest. Like Miguel, stop asking people if they've ever been peed on.
I
gotta
don't
stop.
It's a good question to ask.
urine.
You got to
know
stop
what I mean?
Dynasty. All right, you have to stop with the Dynasty. You have to stop with people getting peed on.
The urine.
You have to stop being in this country. There's just a whole lot of things you need to just stop.
If I can get a video of Dynasty peeing on my feet, I'll be the happiest man alive.
Oh my god.
That's got to be illegal.
They should legalize the bath salts and make that illegal.
Dude, what if she pees on your feet and you become goofy too because of it?
Both of them just.
That's how the disease is passed.
You know what? If that's what I gotta do to get followers and become famous,
You would
be it.
you literally deserve that to happen to you. You know that,
Yeah.
right? It would be such a fitting punishment.
It's gonna happen one day. I'm gonna get hit by a car or something. It's gonna have a fucking waterhead forever.
You know, waterhead actually there's a condition and it actually has a name. I figured this out.
Yeah, it's called waterhead.
Yeah. It's called
It's called having an extra chromosome.
hydrocephalus.
Yeah.
It's
It's
something
called
like that.
It's called being a greeter at Walmart. It's called accidentally tying your shoes together.
It's called voting for Trump.
It's called thinking the kazoo's a real instrument.
Oh, Walmart. Hey, welcome to Burger King.
God damn.
It's called. All right.
It's called listening to this podcast.
Yeah, listening to the joke junk.
Yeah, make sure you do that.
Yeah, dude, that's what we're gonna call our fans from now on, the Waterheads.
Right.
Thank you. Thanks for listening, Waterheads.
All right, Brad, what's the craziest thing you've ever did? There has to be something in you somewhere.
Our waterheads are waiting to fucking.
I don't
see
know
what
if
you
I've
say.
ever done anything that you're going to find shocking, my friend.
Once I did doggy style.
He says, no.
Nothing?
Not that
I
crazy.
can't think of anything that crazy I ever did.
Do we got a drunken blackout story out of you or something?
Anal?
Nah, I've never blacked out drunk.
Have you done anal?
No, I have not done anal.
Have you pulled hair?
Does this all have to be sexual?
No, I'm just this is stuff that's coming to
we're
my
just
mind
searching.
right now.
We're searching.
You look at me, something I did. Wait, I'll tell
Have you ever gone 60 in a 55 zone?
Yes, I
Have you fucking egged
wild
somebody's house on Hell Night?
I stole my family's pants on Christmas Eve one year.
Your family's pants?
Yeah.
Your family shared a pair of pants?
No, I took,
These are the Pierce pants.
You don't
It's
wear,
like
it was
the,
hard times, man.
you don't wear any other pants. You don't wear any other pants.
We all shared the one pair. If you had to go out to the store, you wear them. We walk
It's
around
like the
the house.
what's
I
that?
stole all
What is
the
that movie
pants.
called? The traveling pants.
Yeah.
They don't travel anywhere. They stay with us.
The sister. What was that movie called?
Yaya Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants.
Yes.
No, those are two different things. It's Sisterhood of Traveling Pants and the Yaya Sisterhood are two different.
Yeah, it had Ugly Betty in
Jesus.
it.
I had no
I thought
idea.
that was the same thing.
It had
EJ just broke it down.
Yeah, it had Ugly
Is
Betty
one like
in
the
it.
sequel?
Yeah.
No, the sequel is like the traveling pants 2 or something like that.
Yeah. By the way, Ugly Betty, I'd fuck the shit out of Ugly Betty. I don't think she's all that ugly.
I'm sure she'll
Just
let you.
me?
Yeah, just ask her.
Well, her
She's
name's
not
Ugly Betty. She can't be that confident.
You're like, so I have a
I know she doesn't have to be confident to say no, Alan.
Oh, she better be confident.
You know, there's a Mexican lady I think is really hot. I just thought about that actress.
I like you say
Leave my
that like
mom
a
alone. She's
shock.
dead. You're sick.
No, the from what's Jane the Virgin? I forget. Gina Rodriguez. Is
Oh,
her name.
really?
Oh,
I don't know.
she's hot. Yeah, Gina Rodriguez is hot.
Wait, no,
Oh,
I
wow.
see her.
There's
I
a
see
hot
her.
Mexican actress? Wow, EJ.
Yeah, get the
EJ
fuck
said it
out
like
of
he
here.
was so
Yeah,
shocked.
fucking
Next thing you're
revelation.
going to tell me there's black point guards in the
No,
NBA.
Some of them are really good.
Canadians like hockey? Get the fuck out, EJ.
Mongolians are retarded? Ah, come on. Nothing? All right.
Almost a bomb.
Almost a bomb.
Yeah, it wasn't because it's true. It's all true.
Exactly.
All right, and I'm sure you know who's your wife's celebrity crush.
She likes
Liam Neeson.
she likes
Bert or Ernie?
she likes
George Clooney.
she likes David Beckham a lot. She likes
who
Tom
doesn't?
Brady. She likes Channing Tatum.
Who the
He's-
fuck
he's
is
a-
Chatham Tatum?
He's our biggest
You know,
waterhead.
we talked about Channing Tatum, I
His
think,
name's
and how
Channing.
bad of a choice he is to play Gambit, which they're still talking about doing. Which
Channing
upsets me.
Tatum.
Oh, what did I say?
Chatham.
Chatham.
Am I mixing? I'm
That's
mixing
You
up
totally
names.
are.
You're
dude.
talking about a Cape Cod town, fuckhead.
It's a great place.
So New England.
My wife's sexually aroused by that
Fucking
town.
Chatham.
I'm in Chatham.
Channing,
Fucking
whatever the
Chatham
fuck his name. You
Tatum.
know what I'm talking about, the fucking
the
guy. You know
Why are you
what I'm
getting so
talking
worked up over this?
This is what he does.
This is a
Because
silly
EJ
question.
is making me feel like I'm some weird kid who just showed up from Bible camp, and he's like, "Oh, look at the weird kid." Like, "Hey, say fuck, kid," and I'm like, "Fuck." And he's, he said fuck. I got him to say fuck.
I made him say fuck.
That's what he's making me feel like right now.
Yeah, Brad and Miguel are total opposites.
You should smell.
Yeah, because nobody pees on my feet.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I mean, don't knock it until you try it. That's all I'm saying.
No, you can knock on it just fine. Don't ever try it.
Yeah.
You'll be like, this is gross. What
Yeah,
did
but
I
at least
do?
you tried it. You know. You don't have to be like.
So, anyways,
Sounds like something someone would do if they kidnap someone.
just don't be a prude.
All right, Eric,
Try it.
who's your celebrity crush?
That bitch from from that show.
You know, that
what's
one
it?
bitch.
This Is Us.
Oh,
400-pound
That's
woman.
huge, bitch.
I'll tell you mine.
God, I hate This Is Us. I fucking hate that.
I'll tell you mine.
Cristiano
right now.
Ronaldo, we know. Shut
No,
up.
no, no. I have. I have
Go ahead.
They say, have Van Damme call him a faggot, would you?
no, that's fucked up. No. If that was a male, yes, CR7 all day. But women, Rihanna and Anna Kendrick.
Anna Kendrick.
Really?
Yes.
That's interesting. I feel like she's kind of
She's a
like
Hollywood
girlfriend
four.
hot. Like she's kind of like she'd be a cool, fun girl to hang out with. But she doesn't like.
I don't care. I just want to drop my
my.
nutsack across her forehead. That's all. Want her to pee on me.
Maybe we can set that up one day.
Shout out to Anna Kendrick. He didn't mean none of that.
Hello,
Oh, I
Anna.
mean it. I
Nobody
definitely
wants
mean it.
Mexican
Anna,
nuts
if you
on
would
their
like to
forehead.
urinate on this
We-
dude's
Can,
feet,
can you imagine calling her about that? Hi, Anna. Yeah, don't worry how I got your number.
Can I drag my nuts across your forehead?
I got a little Mexican buddy. He's about 4'2", and he wants to drag his nuts on your forehead.
Or Rihanna. I definitely want my nuts on
He's
her
a
forehead.
fat Mexican with a mullet. How do you feel about that?
Not that fat. That's
You are fat.
You're a
And,
fat Mexican.
You're almost as fat as you are Mexican. You are fat. That's nearly 100% fat.
when it comes to racism, he's like fucking.
Dude, if
He's a genius.
if he did like one of those DNA tests, like what are they called?
Ancestry.com.
Yeah, Ancestry.com, it would come back 50% Mexican, 50% fat.
Be nice.
Get out of my country,
Be
Miguel.
nice.
I used to say Serena Williams, but not so
What?
much anymore. Yeah.
I mean, not even ever.
Why? Because she got knocked up by a white dude, and now you feel like she betrayed you, huh?
Yeah, she just
See?
Now you would never vote for her.
No, I still vote for her.
yeah, I'd still vote for her. But
Yeah. Queen
Just
Latifah.
better
I
in
want
the
her
younger
I
days.
want her to run for president. I would totally vote for Queen Latifah.
No, we're talking about people that we have crushes, not who we vote for.
I'm talking about the same thing, Queen Latifah.
You want
Yeah,
to bang
Queen Latifah's pretty cute.
what?
I love Queen Latifah. You shitting
Yeah.
me?
Yeah, she's not bad looking at all. She's a bit bigger.
Revelations.
Yeah.
What about you, Ellen?
Judge Judy also.
No,
Yeah, no, we know that.
I'd vote for Judge Judy in a second. That bitch
Yeah.
looks like she can get shit done.
Oh God, yeah.
She's like a female
Yeah.
Trump.
Yeah.
Yeah, she doesn't even have a chair behind the thing. She's just sitting on some guy's face. Like, you know what I mean? She a G, I'm telling you. Judge Judy is a fucking G.
All right. All right, so
Well,
we
yeah,
should
we
probably
probably
wrap this up.
Yeah, we probably need to start landing this plane. Brad, thank you for coming out. Let's
Thanks
go ahead
for
and get
having
our I'm probably not gonna put out dates. I'm just gonna give my my social media and shit. But like, you guys can go ahead and do your thing. Eric, what you got coming up?
Nothing.
Okay.
I got some benefit shows, but like honestly, like they're all sold out. Like people already bought tickets for that shit. So
Look at Miguel
well, no,
selling
I
that
didn't sell any tickets. I mean, the people organizing the event sold the tickets. I'm just showing up. But yeah, the only thing I have is the Comedy Connection, the 31st, May 31st. That's it. It's the late night show, so I'm very excited about that. And Miguel Perez Comedy on Instagram.
Fitzgerald, what you got?
I got nothing going on.
We're doing a show Monday. What are you talking about? You're the big time headliner.
I don't know if we're putting this one out before that.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, this is the one that's going out.
Yeah, but it's going to go out like next Thursday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the show's this Monday.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, he will be doing that, and you're totally gonna miss it if you didn't know he was gonna be there already. But yeah, just tell him how to find you.
Oh.
I know his
I
address.
spend a lot of time at the Outback Steakhouse.
That's where you'll find Alan Fitzgerald.
Happens to be near middle school.
Come here.
All right, Bradford, what you got going on?
I don't don't know, man. My YouTube is the Golden Mike, the Golden MIC.
Yeah, guys, make sure you check
yeah.
out Beverages with Brad.
No, you guys can skip that bullshit.
Yeah, he asks a whole bunch of probing questions like he tried to do on here.
Yeah, it's about cocaine and urine. Yeah.
Cocaine.
So that's where you'll find him at. And as far as my stuff, I'm at Mr. EJ Edmonds, MrEJ Edmonds on everything, or you can find me on www.ejedmonds.com. Or if you want to go to the podcast website, which I suggest you do also, www.jokejunkiespodcast.com. Click on my dumb face, it'll take you right to my website.
Or you can catch them trying to pick up girls at McDonald's, too.
Or that. Have them, hey, bitch, teach me how to read. Like, that's what I'll be doing.
Or a Speedway.
Yeah, but anybody got anything else? All right, well, check this out, man. If you listen to this podcast and you got offended by anything we said, listen next week. You'll probably get offended again. We just like making jokes. That's what Joke Junkies do. So thank y'all for listening
Bill
and have
Cosby
a wonderful night.
sent.
Yes. The Armenian genocide never happened. Thank you.
Hell yeah.